Hello. How are we all? Also, can we just take a moment to appreciate how fucking gorgeous this game looks? Absolute fucking masterpiece. This game looks gorgeous. It's to the point where this is probably what, like, this particular mod for Unleashed, genuinely, like, I think it's made it, like, one of the best games I've ever seen in my life. Like, it's to the point, like, looking at how gorgeous this is. Like, look at this shit when he boosts across the water. Like, this is genuinely, like, one of the most gorgeous games I've ever played in my life. I really need to replay this game. With this texture pack. Like, this texture pack is absolutely sexy. Like, this for me blows Shadow Generations out of the water. Like, I know that it's a mod, so it's not really, like, a fair comparison. But, like, even so, God, it looks good. Looks really fucking nice. Also, I just want to say a massive thank you to everyone here who actually is chill and nice. It's good to have you. It's good to have you all here. It's good to have you here, Sophie, but please stop spamming, my darling. Sophie, I'll give you one last chance. Stop spamming or you're getting timed out. Yeah, it's usually a 3 strikes and you're out thing. Tyrecordslol is a pretty chill guy. He looks pretty chill, yeah. I've seen a few of his videos. Not many, but I've seen a few. Three strikes is generous. What can I say? I'm a fair person. I give you one warning. If you fuck up that warning, you get timed out. If you're still being a dick after that, you get banned. I think that's fair. Firm but fair. That's usually what I am. But anyways. Colors is one of the best looking Sonic games. Oh, Colors is gorgeous, yeah. This game's also really fucking beautiful. Well, look at this shit. Absolutely. Unleashed my favourite boost Sonic game. Yeah, that's fair. Oh, I can't remember what it was called. Oh, it's Tyrecord. Yeah, my bad. Like, even then, like, look at the potos. Like, this stage looks beautiful. It's to the point where I don't really want to, like, go off of this video. Or this gameplay. This gameplay is just so pretty. But unfortunately, we've got a job to do. So let's get right into it, as they say. You gonna watch the videos in order? Yeah, we're doing it in order. Huh?
What is the best 3D and 2D Sonic game opening?
Ooh, Laserblade. The best 3D and 2D game opening. Best 3D game is Unleashed. Like, I don't think that's up for debate. As for 2D, I'd possibly say Sonic CD. Like, I really like the CGI cutscene for him. I think CD has like really good for a 2D game. It has like really good openings. There's only one thing to do now, and that's just make this guy's theme a little bit quieter, just so we can hear it, but it's not like obtuse and it's not very loud. Yeah. Oh, I did that wrong. Yeah. With that being said, we're ready to begin, and it's muted. Fantastic start. Yeah. So this is Sonic versus Mario. I personally think Sonic wins, but yeah, someone basically showed me this, and yeah, let's have a look at all of them from start to finish. If we don't get it all done today, we'll finish it off tomorrow, because apparently there's 4 fucking videos on this, and 2 of those videos are quite long from what I understand, so let's begin.
Mario vs. Sonic has been highly requested for quite some time, as you guys view me as the Sonic god. Although, just like Sonic, I grew up playing Mario too, and even though I will 100% admit Mario has the better video games, Sonic was the first video game I ever played, and ever since then, he's been my favorite gaming character of all time. Before we start getting into the fight, here's some rules so we don't run into any problems. First, 1-ups and lives that gives you second chances at life, or in this case 99, aren't allowed. Also, the weird win
that's basically just game mechanics, doesn't really matter.
People might think of that result in deaths like falling off the map and dying, time limits running out, or traveling from level to level or one world to another, and using that to say they are faster than speed itself, and things of that nature is not allowed. It's disingenuous, and you gotta ask yourself, do you really want to see and get to the bottom of who actually wins, or are you just being biased? Now let's get this battle started. Mario, when put into battle against random characters, 9 times out of 10 is overestimated. If you ever heard of Comp Spider-Man or Comp Goku or Comp any character, it basically means all versions of the character composited into one, no matter where they originated or what game, comic, or whatever the case may be they are from. The reason why I bring this up is because
Sonic Mania's mid? That is a harsh fucking take there, my friend.
9 times out of 10, people are using Comp Mario in death battles.
I remember this guy said Sage is the strongest base form character in the Sonic verse. I mean, I can understand that opinion. Base character, Sage is pretty fucking powerful. I can understand that take. I'm not mad with that.
And being disingenuous or not even knowing they are doing it. I'm pretty sure we all know this by now, but usually before an argument takes place for Mario versus Sonic, whoever is on Sonic's side specifies whether they are talking about Archie Sonic from the comics or Gaming Sonic, but nobody specifies which Mario, which is honestly a commonly unfair mistake that needs to be addressed and stopped. Throughout your childhood, for years, you probably thought that the Mario featured in Paper Mario was probably the same Mario that was featured in Mario Galaxy or Mario Odyssey. Both games feature Mario as a main character, but the gameplay, story, and art style are distinct and unique. For example, Mario and Luigi Paper Jam Bros, a crossover between 2 distinctly different Mario worlds. These are 2 Marios from different Mario games that are Mario, but not the same Mario. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, you probably didn't know that. I want you guys to understand.
What do you guys think about that? The whole every Mario is the same Mario thing. Sage is an infinite victim. Sage bullies Infinite. It's not even close. I don't understand how Sage can be considered weaker than Infinite.
That the Mario in Mario 64 isn't the same Mario that's featured in Mario Galaxy, Odyssey, or even 3D World. Keep in mind, there's even a game where Mario's spear chucking black in Chinese, Indian, which lets us know that there are different versions, races of Marios. There's a multiverse out there. One of the Marios that's consistently the same Mario is the one featured in Mario Link.
I think it's dumb. If we have to specify which Sonic, it's fair to specify Mario. Well, I would agree, to be honest. Yeah, I'd agree with that. It's like, at the very least with the games, it's like Sonic is basically like the same guy, just older versions. With Mario, I think it's a bit different. I feel like, because I mean, there are 2 different versions of Mario, right? Like in that game, he showed like Paper Mario and then a more 3D one. So I feel like there are different ones.
World, and Bowser's Fury. You're probably thinking, then it has to be the same for Sonic then, which is somewhat true. Sonic, on the other hand, has Classic Sonic and Modern Sonic. There are only 2 versions of Sonic. But Ty, isn't Sonic Advanced a different Sonic? No. Again, there are only 2 canon versions of Sonic within the games, Classic and Modern. And
the funny thing is that it's technically the same fucking guy.
Advanced Sonic is
like, it's not even 2 different versions of Sonic. No, it's literally just the same guy from different points in time.
Classic Sonic, and it features classic.
Oh shit.
Mario vs Sonic and Archie Sonic vs Mario Khan.
No idea about those versions of Mario and Sonic. I only know the games, so I don't know. I feel like Sonic does like bully Mario, but I feel like again, I don't really know what the scaling these guys are gonna use.
Sonic gameplay. Classic Sonic is also Modern Sonic when he was younger. He's basically the same Sonic, just a different version, from a different time period, when he was younger. Now that that's out the way, I know Paper Mario is considered the strongest, but I think it's debatable between 3D World Mario. He has the Golden Fire Flower, Invincible Leaf, Star Power, Giga Cat, and can store these overpowered power-ups to use for later. Paper Mario and his friends went up against Dementio, who was destroying dimensions, which based off of that, you could also say Paper Mario's the strongest, since to this day, Dementio has been the strongest villain any Mario has faced, and even threatened to destroy all worlds. All worlds being vague though, as it could mean all dimensions within the universe of Paper Mario, planets, or all of the Mario series in general. It's never said exactly what worlds he was talking about destroying, but thinking that it could be the whole Mario series is outlandish, because there's no evidence that supports this, especially because while he's destroying the worlds, they only show Paper Mario's worlds being destroyed, not someone like Mario Galaxy's worlds or other Mario worlds. Like,
I mean, I feel like to an extent that's not really a good point. I know what he's trying to say. It's like, you could say the same thing with the Time Eater. It's like, oh, only Green Hill Zone was being affected, or like only this part of the timeline was affected. Same with Solaris. It's like the only part of the verse that we see him destroy is Soliana. So it's like, I understand what he's trying to say, I just wouldn't bring it up personally. Or I would phrase it differently.
64. What Dementio was doing was manipulating events and messing with the timeline to cause it to collapse. This same thing happens in Sonic Generations. Time Eater, a creation of Eggman, was traveling through space and time throughout the timeline, manipulating and destroying it, trapping people in different time periods. It had to be stopped by 2 versions.
Hey, we got a donation.
Worst death battle anyone here has ever seen.
Oh god, the worst death battle. Shit, there's been so many. Hulk versus Doomsday, that was a bad one. Wolverine versus Raiden, that was a bad one. Master Chief versus Doom Guy, that was dog shit. Bowser versus Eggman, that was bad. Mario versus Sonic, that was bad. I don't know what the absolute... Gara versus Toph, that was terrible. I don't know. There's been like a load of really bad ones. I feel like it's just pick your poison. Omni-Man versus Bardock, yep, that was bad. Hulk versus Broly, or Brawly, or whatever he's called, that was bad. Like, there's been a lot of bad ones. I think it's just like pick your poison. It's like personal preference as to which one's like the absolute worst.
Of one character.
I feel like the absolute worst one would probably be Master Chief versus Doom Guy. I feel like that's probably the worst one. It's like, you're literally comparing, Captain America to Superman, and you unironically think Cap wins. So I think the Master Chief versus Doom Guy is, like, the worst one.
Sonic. It only took 2 people to defeat Time Eater, while it took 4 to defeat Dementio. Actually, they were more than 4, and they even also had to use the Chaos Hearts to weaken Dementio so they could do some damage. Doing damage and beating someone while they're weak doesn't necessarily mean that you're as strong as them. They're weak, their strength is drained, speed drained. Dementio's power was sucked out of them, pause. Which is exactly why it's debatable.
I love how Ty only explains Solaris when infinite. I feel like the reason he did that is just because this video is a little old. Like, I feel like it was mid-2023 when these videos came out. It's like Final Horizons I don't think had come out yet. But also, I feel like he's bringing these characters up because they're like the most similar to the Mario characters. So he's bringing them up to like draw comparisons. L Drunken Goo, thank you for the donation. Oh, by the way, thank you for the other donation, Laserblade. I don't think I thanked you. Sorry about that. Justin Bieber versus Rebecca Black is right there, mate. I dread to think who won that one. That sounds terrible. Hey, Zeno, how you doing?
Whether Paper Mario...
Also, shout out to Sophie as well. She was pretty based in the recent video I made. So, shout out to her. It's good to have you here, my dear.
Was actually the strongest because he took out Dementio while his powers were being neutralized. And to make matters even worse, Sonic has a villain stronger than the Time Eater and Dementio, whose name is Solaris. Solaris is a god who is described to eat dimensions for breakfast and came to eat Sonics. Imagine a being who's eating universes filled
with... thank you, Rift. Yeah, no worries, sweetheart. It's okay.
Galaxies, planets, black holes, etc., who is immortal and only can be defeated in the past, future...
Oh Jesus, that is a spicy take. Hot take, Game Sonic debatably scales higher than Archie Sonic. I mean...
What have I missed?
I mean, I don't know if Game Sonic is more powerful than Archie Sonic, but he's really close, especially with Frontiers. Like, with Cyber Supersonic, like, the fight became a hell of a lot closer than it used to be. I will say.
Yeah, I will agree to that.
Yeah, like, I don't know who's necessarily stronger, but, like, the fight is much closer than it was a few years back. Like...
present at the same time, simultaneously. Imagine fighting a boss who's so fast he exists in the past, future, and present. Sonic with no help defeats Solaris in the present timeline by himself. That alone puts Sonic over Paper Mario. But we're not done yet, as there's...
yeah, I guess. I think what makes this feat more impressive is the fact that, oh shit.
Mario has fought Kills.
Mario's fought Culex, who's basically Solaris. How powerful is Culex again? I don't remember who Culex is, I'm sorry. Yeah, it's like, I think what's more impressive about this is, number one, Supersonic gets way more powerful as the series goes on. And also, Solaris gets stronger in his second phase. Like, he's confirmed to get, like, way more powerful. Like, his Phoenix form is more powerful.
There's more things that we need to cover, and hopefully by now, during the video, nobody's confused. It's important that we go over the common...
So, like, the super forms, even during the events of 06, they were capable of surviving a battle against, like, an amped Solaris, which is actually pretty impressive.
Misunderstood things between the fans so that we're all on the same page. Context on certain past events with Mario and Sonic games are important to understand when you're using these fights to come up with an argument about who wins. Now, let's talk about Sonic. Sonic, I'm pretty sure we all can agree, is faster than Mario. And if you don't agree, calm down, I'll explain. For starters, for people who think that Sonic's just the speed of sound, get sick
oh
of
god,
out
Sonic speed scaling. This is where we're gonna lock in.
Oh god, here we go.
Not only does Sonic run around faster than the speed of sound, it's said by the head of the Sonic team himself, Takashi Iizuka, that Sonic is beyond the light barrier, and also, it says on Sonic's official character profile that Sonic runs at the speed of light.
I'm biting my tongue. I don't want to like open this can of worms, but like speed of light is a huge lowball for Sonic.
Now, in the real world, it's said that anything with a mass can't travel at the speed of light unless it has some sort of infinite energy. And what item in Sonic has infinite energy? Chaos Emeralds. Read any official book made by Sega, and every time they bring up the Chaos Emeralds, they'll always say they have an infinite amount of energy. And it all makes sense that at the lowest he's light speed, because he has a deep connection with the Chaos Emeralds that he's able to summon all at once occasionally. At most, Mario is the speed of sound in his video games, and Sonic being the speed...
Ooh, the Mario fans are not going to be happy with that one. Speed of sound Mario.
What?
Ooh, that's gonna be a storm in a teacup.
Speed of light would mean Sonic is almost 1,000,000 times faster than Mario. 800.
Okay, I understand why he got a little bit of flack for this video.
74,000 times to be exact. This would mean Mario wouldn't be able to see nor perceive any of Sonic's attacks, movements, or anything. A common misconception is that fans think Mario would be able to predict Sonic's movements or keep up, which is far from the truth. This is not like Omni-Man versus the Speedster.
Fairly certain he's not called the Speedster. He's like Red Rush or something. Anyway.
Or the Flash versus Superman. The sad truth is,
Oh
Mario
God,
won't know
what is
what's
that
going on, and
anime?
before he
What
knows it,
the
the fight will be
fuck?
over. It will literally be like that scene from SpongeBob where he moves so fast, it looks like he never moved.
Wanna see me run to that mountain and back? You wanna see me do it again?
Sonic takes it in speed and stamina. On to their abilities. A lot of people don't know this, but
I mean,
Sonic has an
I
invincibility.
don't disagree with that. Like, I think he has better stamina and speed feats, but like, speed of sound Mario. Ooh. Yikes.
Power up, which
As the iconic meme would say. That's a little small. Yikes.
Morning, Kiwi.
Hello.
compared to Mario's is very similar.
What's the
But the only
topic of
difference
discussion
is
this time?
Mario vs Sonic.
Mario's lasts longer.
We're still on this subject.
If you don't want to be here, don't be here.
Fans of Mario always bring up the star power.
Yeah, I still wanna be
as if
here.
Okay, then shut the fuck up. Stop complaining, man.
Sonic doesn't have his own version. The only difference is the duration of Mario's is
Another day, another Mario vs Sonic debate.
15 seconds, while Sonic's only lasts for 10.
Isn't it
But
basically
Sonic and
cut and
Mario's
dry at
other
this point? We
invincibility-
know Sonic can easily defeat Mario.
Well, it's new games come out, new metas, people... It's like the Goku vs Sonic thing all over again. It's like...
Wait, there was a Goku versus Sonic thing?
Oh god, yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't mean Goku. I meant Goku vs Superman, but yeah, Goku vs Sonic as well.
Ah.
Like, Goku vs Superman, it's like every couple of years, it's like, oh, we have like new metas. It's like, oh, Goku actually wins this time. No, Superman wins this time. It's like, it's gonna happen fucking forever.
Power-ups
Hey, Axiom 15.
I haven't-
Nice. Good to happy birthday, by the way.
don't slack. Supersonic
I think the
grants
Goku
ability of
versus
invincibility,
Superman
flight,
debate is a whole can of worms I really don't think we should get
super
into.
strength, super speed, and energy.
I think it doesn't well, I mean, if you're taking the characters at their strongest, Superman solos the verse. Like, Superman at his strongest is actually broken. But anyways,
Are we talking about... Wait, which form of media are we talking about with Superman? Is it in general,
I'm
or
assuming
the
the
movie?
comics, yeah, because like comics is like, because you have manga
Yeah.
for Goku, so you'd have to use Superman from the comics.
Gotcha.
Yeah, if it's Superman in the comics, then yeah. Apparently, Superman in the comics is so strong, his sneeze can destroy a universe, apparently.
Yeah,
A
you
galaxy.
Just, yeah, it just fucking sneezes away solar systems. It's like, yeah, don't worry about it.
Attacks.
sneeze.
And Mario
Damn.
had the invincibility leaf, which
Yeah.
turns you invincible and allows you to hover
Yeah,
in the
you
air
figure
and
that
wag
one
your
out.
tail. The good thing is the invincibility leaf
This is why I
does
don't like
last
the
for
whole
a
comic
long-
book thing, because comic books are so... They can be OP as fuck or complete fucking pushovers.
That's why I hate when people apply real world logic to comic books. I'm like, the joke's on you if you try to do that. Like when Death Battle was like, oh, so we're gonna lowball the Incredible Hulk by applying real world biology to him. I'm like, oh, fantastic argument. Yeah, you know.
Wow.
Yeah, you know the same guy who has literally, like, been angry for a whole year before, which is, like, literally impossible for a human to be. Like, you physically cannot stay angry for a whole year without your body just giving up. So it's
Like, I jokingly said, like, why Sonic Critters can breathe in space? Not because I wanted to play real world, so I'm just, like, jokingly being like, I'm just confused on this logic, but I don't care.
hey, there's 69 viewers here, lol. Oh, now there's 66.
Oh, God.
Mind of a child.
Oh my god, you just made me think of the fucking...
Sophie!
Oh, they can drown
yes-
underwater, they can breathe in space.
Sophie, yesterday was your little brother's birthday. Nice, how old are they?
Longer time than Supersonic.
Hey,
As Supersonic
like-
does have a time limit, and if we're taking into consideration the max number of rings, which is 999, that would mean the form would last for about
Bro, the
9
3DS
minutes and
version
99
of Super
seconds.
Mario Bros. just looks
Supersonic,
so
without a
shit.
doubt, is better than the star power-up in Mario.
Well,
as the
no
star
shit,
power-up
it's
only
the
lasts for
3DS.
15 seconds.
Well, yeah, but the DS version looked way better than that.
And grants you no levitation or flying.
That's a bit
energy
arguable,
attacks,
but sure.
And only grants a small speed and strength boost that Sonic and Base
But
will
freaking... What I was...
outrun and outdo.
I lost my train of
So
thought
who
somewhere.
actually wins when it comes to
Which
ability?
Mario and Sonic are they
There's
using?
no
Are they
way-
still using the
Games.
video game
Yeah, yeah,
version?
games.
Or are they... Okay.
Oh, your
Yeah.
younger brother's 13? How old are you, if you don't mind me asking?
Mario
I'm
could
guessing older than 13.
damage Sonic
Probably,
even in his
hopefully.
strongest form.
No, actually, her younger brother is older than her. There's like some time travel shenanigans.
Power up. Fans of Mario always say that
Bro, Frontier's boss fights look so cool, but man, they don't play very well.
Mario wins in abilities.
No, they
because
don't.
He has the most
I gotta
power.
stop
And those
procrastinating on
same
freaking
fans fail
Frontiers
to
and
wake
finally
up
finish it.
realize when
Yeah, I want to go back and play Frontiers again with mods at some point.
could you actually ever?
Yeah, but when I-
on a
the reason why I
power?
know
Mario has
about-
the star.
The reason why I even know about Final Horizons is because I watched a playthrough of it, and I just really did not like the final. I did not like what they did with the Supreme in that.
Yeah, it's all good.
Actually, it was a bad take Rift.
Well, it's like the problem with I think the thing with the Titan fights, it's like they look good, they look great, but like in terms
They're
of
quite
gameplay,
spectacle,
they're a little
yeah.
bit disappointing. But
I
anyways,
guess my
Star
question
power-up
is
that
like,
makes it
was I supposed to struggle Giganto? Because I had struggled with that like first Titan.
Giganto
No,
is easy.
The Titan I struggled with the most was with Knight.
Yeah, I think Knight was probably the most tricky. I mean, if you're
Yeah.
talking, I mean, if you're talking about the game like in general, then Wyvern during that fucking parrying gauntlet, like Wyvern was by far the most annoying.
Sonic,
I didn't
there's
struggle with Wyvern.
Wyvern has like such shit parry timings, like with the gauntlet where you have to like beat the 3 Titans back to back with only 400 rings. Like that was actual bollocks.
no way Mario could damage
That
Sonic
sounds like
even in
actual
his
dog
strongest
shit.
form.
Yeah, that's in Final Horizons. You have to like beat all 3 Titans back to back with a level 1 Sonic and 400 rings. It's about as shit as you can think.
Ty forgets that.
Oh yeah, and then they
Unlike the
tighten up the
Rainbow
parry windows.
Mario
Yeah.
also has variety and
Riff, the video's kind of quiet. I think it's just because people are talking over it. Like, but yeah, you're not wrong. The video
Yeah,
is quiet.
sorry.
Sorry
El
about
Drunken Goof, thank you for the donation. Ty forgets that Supersonic can be. I legit haven't like have been half paying attention. I should probably rewind the video like 30 seconds. But yeah, I'll make the video a wee bit louder. Hold on.
It shows how interested you are in this.
Well, no, I'm interested in it. I just can't fucking hear it over YouTube.
Sorry.
I'll make it a little bit louder. Fuck it. Yeah, if you guys don't have anything to add to the video, like just stay quiet, I guess.
Will do.
No, it's all good.
Fair enough.
Shit, I didn't even read the donation. Ty forgets that Supersonic can be knocked out unlike the Rainbow Star. Mario also has variety and can stack powers on top of powers to overwhelm him. When the fuck has Mario ever done that, though? And also, you can't knock Sonic out of the super state unless you're incredibly fucking powerful.
People wanted to
What?
beat the game hard. They said the game was easy, so Sega made it hard, and Sega is at fault.
Well, yeah, because there's hard and then there's bullshit.
And allows you to hover in the air and wag your tail. The good thing
That's
is
gotta
the
be a topic for a
invincibility
future
does
video,
last
Rift.
for
A boss,
longer time.
do things a boss is hard, and then a boss that's bullshit.
Well, yeah, exactly. It's like, to me, it doesn't take a genius to think, okay, so you have these bosses that are really cool. Let's just make it so you have to beat 3 of them back to back with a level 1 character. You're on a strict time limit, and you have to parry, like, every single attack, otherwise you're fucked. It's like, to me, it doesn't take a genius to work out why that's not gonna be a good thing for most
Also-
people.
Yeah.
Than Supersonic.
I'm
As
curious, did they
Supersonic
ever
does have a time
rebalance
limit, and
the
if
boss gauntlet?
Nope, as far as I'm aware. Oh, they balanced Wyvern, I'm fairly certain, but like Giganto and Knight, they kept the same. Although in fairness, those two weren't that bad. Like the reason why most people died in that is just because of Wyvern. It's like they'd beat Wyvern and they'd only have like 30 rings left for Knight. It's like so Knight was basically impossible at that point because they just didn't have enough rings.
People complain about not having the time to parry. They make you time the parry, and people complain.
But it's like timing the parry's not the issue. It's the fact that you have a level 1 Sonic and you only have 400 rings that like carries over to each of the Titan fights. I think that's the fucking problem. Right, anyways, shut the fuck up, we're doing this.
taking into
thought we shut
consideration
the
the
fuck
max
up.
number of
I'll fucking server mute you if you say that again.
rings, which is 999, that would mean the porn would last
Don't bite the hand that feeds you, motherfucker.
for about 9 minutes
Shut
and 99
up.
seconds.
Let's play the
Supersonic,
video.
without a doubt, is better than the star power-up in Mario, as the star power-up only
Who do you think the strongest character in the Sonic verse is? Either Cyber Supersonic or the End. I feel like those are like the top two.
lasts for 15
least
seconds,
for
grants
now.
you no levitation or flying, energy.
No offense, you guys talk a lot. Yeah, my ex said that as well. It's probably why she left me.
Attacks, and only grants a small speed and strength boost that Sonic and Base would outrun and outdo. So who actually wins when it comes to abilities? Sonic. There's no way Mario could damage Sonic even in his strongest form / power-up. Fans of Mario always say that Mario wins in abilities because he has the most power-ups. And those same fans fail to wake up and realize, when could you actually ever stack up on a power? But Mario has the star power-up that makes him invincible, and the hat with wings that can
Damn, bro, you good? Yeah, of course I am. I just say a lot of random shit. Like, it takes a lot to like get under my skin. I don't really care. I just laugh at everything now.
Right, if I'm just being honest, this is actually a skill issue. This is not like Sonic Adventure Turn. If you learn the parry timing, the fight is easy.
Well, again, it's like, the parry timing isn't the only problem. It's like that's the thing. It's like, the parry timing isn't the only problem. It's like, you also have a level 1 Sonic, and you have like if you had 400 rings for each Titan, I don't think it would be that bad. But it's the fact that you have like 400 rings and you have to make them last for all 3 Titan battles. It's like, I think that's bollocks. Hey, another donation.
If Mario vs Sonic 3 were to happen, it should add Luigi vs Tails to it so we
Is
get
it ever explained in the story why Sonic is reset to level 1 for these boss fights?
I think it's just like, it's like a test of him mastering the cyber corruption. Like, that's like the explanation they give in the game.
That's the
If Mario v Sonic was to, yeah, that'd be pretty cool. Although I feel like Sonic and Shadow should fight Luigi and Mario, but that's just me.
That's the point of the challenge. It's supposed
That's
to
the point
be
of the challenge.
hard.
It's supposed to be hard. It's supposed to be hard. It's not supposed to be bullshit.
You can't use
Exactly.
all the power-ups at once. The fact of the
It's like saying that Fatalis in Monster Hunter World is hard because the fucking hitboxes are broken. It's like, yeah, you're not wrong, but I don't consider that a good challenge.
matter is that Mario is so limited to what he can do even in his strongest power-ups. Sonic's super form lasts for a very long time.
Is the video a bit louder? Is the video okay? Like, I increased the volume. I don't know if it's...
And even though
For me,
Mario's strongest form,
Yeah,
which
that's
is the Invincible Leap, lasts for basically ever, it doesn't grant Mario the speed to even keep up with Sonic. Damaging Sonic would be impossible because he can clone himself.
I mean, I feel like this particular video, we're not gonna be, like, looking... I feel like it's mostly, like, the other 3 videos where we're gonna be pausing and analyzing everything, because that's where, like, the responses go. Like, this is kind of like,
Mario can clone himself too! Yeah, that's
this is kind of like, a benchmark, just to see what he said the first time.
abilities that can stack, but the ability is so garbage that the clones only get hit one time, even when using the invincibility leaf.
Well, it's like, it's funny that you mentioned that Mario can stack powers. It's like Sonic can use every wisp at once. Like, we saw that at the end of Sonic Colors. Like, with the final color blaster. It's like, Sonic can do the same thing.
And Mario not being able to fly
Are they
and
giving
only
all
glide
their
is not
abilities,
helping
or
him
just
in
a
fight
few
against
set of
Sonic.
abilities?
But it's like, even if you give Mario all of his abilities, it's like, what the fuck are they gonna do to Super Sonic? Like, realistically. It's like, I don't think fireballs or ice flowers or fucking penguin suits are gonna do shit to Super Sonic. So it's like, yeah, he has versatility, but I mean, it doesn't really matter. It's like...
Power-ups
Isn't
like
the usual excuse is Mario could just wait out the time limit?
Yeah, it's like that same excuse applies to Mario as well, so it's like...
Yeah.
flower, how is Mario going to hit someone who could fly miles up in the air and send down 1,000,000 attacks? Lastly, Mario's form is not that invincible as you can die.
Are we talking about which Mario? It's just the game's Mario.
Which brings us to durability. While in his strongest form or normal form, Sonic doesn't instantly die from lava or anything. Nothing instantly KOs Sonic unless it has something to do with stage hazards. And I'm serious, Sonic can take damage all
I mean, this
day
is
unless he
this is
has
just
rings.
gameplay.
If he has
Like, it's
999,
like Sonic can still
every time he
instantly
gets
die
hit, he only
to
loses
some object.
40
It's like in
So without
there
any
are actually
power-ups or
some things that can instantly kill Sonic. Like in Sonic,
Necklace and M6.
like in yeah, drowning can kill him even with rings. But also in in Sonic Superstars, there's a level where you have to like maintain the heat in the level, otherwise the level just blows up and kills you. There's also some bosses like in what's it? Sonic and the Sonic Rush Adventure. It's like the final boss. His laser can kill you in an instant. Sonic Superstars, the final boss, can even one-shot Supersonic, even with rings. So again, I think using gameplay mechanics to justify durability is bollocks.
Transformations, Sonic's more durable in his base form. We also
It's
can't
literally the
forget
ring.
about the force
It's literally the I have
in
one
every
ring. I
punch
don't
or
care.
attack you put out.
Yeah, press Factory Act 2. Yeah, that's the stage.
Force or strength of the punch is measured by how fast the attack's accelerating and how heavy or big it is. To make it more simple to understand, if Sonic is almost 1,000,000 times faster than Mario and has taken down stronger foes than Mario.
See, again, I don't really like the idea of, like, using real-world calculations for these guys, because it's like, these guys just defy fucking real-world logic just by existing.
Yeah.
Using his strength.
It'd be like if you tried calculating how powerful a spell was with mass times acceleration. It's like, I feel like the joke's on you at that point.
He should be more durable than Mario based
Yeah,
off
I guess the
that
reason why I
alone.
don't like
Think of it
versus
like
videos
this,
is
okay?
because there's
If I'm
really no
moving
way
at
to
top
properly
speeds with my
calculate
weight
how
and I
strong
put out
these
a
guys really
huge
are.
I feel like once you get to a ridiculously high level, like Universal and onwards, I feel like it's just statements that you have to work with. Unless obviously shit's shown on screen. Like Solaris destroying timelines and stuff.
Amount of force on someone or an object, I have to be able to tank that same amount of force as well because the force reflects back to me. If I couldn't, whatever limb I'm using.
You know what? I feel like we get the fucking point. Let's just go on. Go on to the first response. So it was Josiah, I think. Would Mario beat Sonic in a fight? Yeah. I think it was this one that's like the second video.
Oh boy.
Mario doesn't stand a chance. The blue blur, Sonic the Hedgehog, wins. No difficulty.
It's a debunk time.
Although it is
Yeah,
fuck it.
before we go further, can I say something really quick?
Go on.
I think there are cases where Mario can beat Sonic, but it's under certain specific circumstances.
Yeah, that's fair.
Like I can see that it's possible, but it's not like all the time.
Future Sonic. Yeah, I agree. Wait, hang on. What was this? What was the comment? No disrespect to Mario fans. This guy was just glazing Mario. Oh god, here we go.
Oh, this is gonna be fun.
although it is true that
Jesus Christ, this guy sounds like he just crawled out of his mum. Like, he sounds young as fuck.
Super Dementio and Solaris were planning to completely wipe out the verse that they were in, there's a key difference for the heroes that took them down and their feat in taking them down.
Let's hear it.
Paper Mario took out Super Dementio himself and just had help weakening the shield. And Paper Mario's help was in base form as opposed to Super Sonic's help also being in their super forms.
No. Mario was amped. Mario also needed help from Bowser.
Yeah.
No. And also, this is a fodder version of Super Sonic anyways, and it's not even his strongest form, so who cares?
Six Trio couldn't breach Solaris' armor and had at least blow out his flame when they
Like, I know that Sonic Frontiers hadn't come out at this point, so I'm not gonna use Super Sonic 2, but like, fucking Hypersonic?
him to a point where he was vulnerable.
When at this point Hypersonic would actually be weaker than the current Supersonic, at least at this point in the series?
But I'm fairly... Well, it's like, Tyrecord basically forgot Hypersonic existed. It's like, if you want to include Hypersonic and use like a theoretical version of him, where it's like modern Sonic with the Hypersonic amp, it's like, it would be stronger than the 06 super forms.
Each member of the Paper
I'm
Mario
actually not gonna lie, I actually forgot Hypersonic even existed too.
Yeah, like...
his armor and had at least blow out his flame when they weakened him to a point where he was vulnerable. And each member of the Paper Mario crew could beat Super Dementio on their own in their base forms.
No, they couldn't.
The Pure Hearts only removed Dementio's invulnerability. Also, your statement that the Mario from 64 isn't the same way.
Why the music even there? You're gonna have to speak proper English, my guy. What are you trying to say about the music? Are you saying the music's bad? The music's too loud? The music's good? What are you trying to say?
Galaxy is entirely, completely, and utterly wrong when the creator of Mario, Miyamoto, said this, or agreed to this question.
So there are multiple links, but is it always the same Mario?
一緒です。ミッキーと一緒。
Sonic's
I
strength
feel like at that point it would just be death of the author fallacy. It's like we saw in Tyrecord's thing that like there's two different Marios at the very least. So
It comes from striking force.
hey, Sophie, it's good to have
But
you back.
Mario has used physical and lifting strength instead of
I mean the music video. Oh, okay, that makes sense.
speed to force, so he would get strength overall. And
Wait, what the fuck was that?
ミキでしょ。
Sonic's strength comes from striking force.
Sonic's strength comes from striking force. No shit!
But Mario has used physical and lifting strength instead of speed to force, so he would get strength overall.
Lifting strength is irrelevant. Also, you remember that time that Super Sonic, like, cut Knight in half by lifting that big-ass sword the size of a mountain?
Yeah.
And Sonic's durability and endurance outside of withstanding the impact of how hard he hits isn't as great as Mario's. And by your logic, Mario's body withstands the force he would need to use to ground pound meteorites back at Grand Star Bowser in Mario Galaxy 2.
I mean, this doesn't look like that good of a feat. Like he's just using his ass to knock these tennis ball looking things into Bowser. Like it doesn't
regularly use speed to force on shorter or non-boss enemies. Mario can survive lava in almost every 3D game he's in, and
Whoa, he can survive lava! Fucking hell, he solos Thanos.
it's just a bottomless pit substitute in 2D Mario games.
Oh my
He
god.
survives lava dragons that are actually trying to harm him in those games anyway. And Sonic doesn't survive anything with rings. That's a gameplay mechanic, you goofy.
You just brought up a gameplay mechanic to wank Mario. Like, oh, he can survive lava. Like, yeah, that's a gameplay mechanic, you cock.
Oh god.
Sonic doesn't have rings fly out at him when he gets hit in canon cutscenes, and Sonic has been canonically
Frontiers, question mark?
killed before, while Mario hasn't.
Who the fuck cares if Sonic's being killed before? Oh yeah, Sonic was killed before. Oh yeah, you mean the time that he was caught off guard? Yeah, that time.
Mario still gets ability
Yeah, the time where he got killed by someone that was stronger than like Inhibitor Ring's Shadow. Yeah, that guy. He got killed by that guy.
over Sonic. Mario doesn't need to stack power-ups when he can just cycle between them. And when are you gonna wake up and realize
Fucking hell, you sound like your chromosomes are like... You sound like your fucking balls are about to drop. Like you're that angry. Like, please calm down, dude.
Mario could just give himself an OP power-up combo? Something like the Giga Cat.
It's like, this is the thing that confuses me. It's like, give Mario any combination you want. It's like, what combo is gonna do shit against Super Sonic? Realistically. It's like
I don't even like.
It's like the fucking Ben 10 argument. It's like, yeah, he has like all of these different aliens, but like, the fuck are any of them gonna do against Superman? Like, oh, you think Heat Blast or Forearms is gonna do shit about Superman? Like, no, get the fuck out of here.
Powers and abilities that can easily give them the win over the other. It's close for both.
I don't even think it is close for both anymore. It's like, I feel like Sonic is just a cut above Mario now.
Yeah,
Like,
I
it's
don't
ridiculous.
think
It's
even,
like, I just hate these arguments where it's like, oh, this guy has all the abilities in the book. It's like, oh, okay, so he wins every fight, right? Oh, no, he doesn't. Okay, then shut up then. It's like
literally the different links can't even beat Super Sonic. I will admit that right now. They have like impressive feats, but
people in chat are
yeah.
laughing because of my sarcasm. I know, it's good.
Just give himself an OP power-up combo. Something like the Giga Cat Bell or the Red Star or the Golden Flower.
I like how he says Mario doesn't need to have a power-up combo. Meanwhile, he can have a power-up combo. It's like, oh, okay, cool.
And then he could make himself invincible with the Superstar or the Rainbow Star.
No limits fallacy.
And then clone himself with the Double Cherry so he can outnumber Sonic and not lose any of his power-ups.
Yeah, you remember that time that Base Sonic beat Infinite, a guy who can create an infinite number of clones? Yeah, Sonic beat that guy.
We have 81 viewers.
We have 81 viewers. Hey, thank you for the $2, Lazerblood. It's good to have you. Fucking hell, there's 80 people here. What the fuck? Yeah, people... Yeah, the gaming Rift, when he plays games, no one watches. When it comes to Rift watching, like, dogshit videos, just everyone's here. I feel like I've found out what my audience likes.
Now, a lot of you are probably saying...
Also, you remember that time when Shadow, like, no-diffed, like, an army of Mephiluses? And Shadow, and like, Inhibitor Ring Shadow is weaker than Super Sonic? Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
Well, the time limit would just run out. But Mario has a remedy for that in the form of his Mario and Luigi RPG item, the Bottomless Gloves, which would let him endlessly reapply his power-up without physically taking it out.
Fairly certain that's a gameplay mechanic.
Sonic has never, ever made a black hole.
Fucking hell, he sounds so angry. It's like a concussion blast. Like,
You can chill the fuck out.
I'll try
like, dude.
Right, I'm gonna brace myself, right? Brace. I'm ready for it.
His power-up without physically taking it out. Sonic has never, ever made a black hole before. Not even in his hyper form, no less his super form. And the black hole he almost outran in colors, which like I said, he almost outran, he didn't fully outrun it, was a fake hyper go-on energy black hole.
Yeah, it was stronger than a normal black hole.
Literally.
Like, that black hole was like a supersonic level threat, based on statements within the games. Like the fact that Sonic survived it at all is crazy.
VS Trunks. Dragon
Be
Ball
right back.
Host.
Hey, amazing name. Manta Ray. I'm not gonna say your actual name. Thank you for the $5. Gaming Ray, thanks for commenting on the Doctor Who versus Trunks Dragon Ball post. Yeah, Doctor Who's fucking goated. The Doctor versus Sonic could be pretty awesome. Mind if I join the call, mate? Maybe in a bit.
Meanwhile, Mario can outswim black holes in Mario Party 6. And you
Okay, Sonic can walk away from black holes in Sonic Shuffle. Your point?
can fully outswim and escape them. And before you
If he can outswim them, why didn't he do that in a...
Why
What
did you do
the
that?
fuck?
Wait, you're Scandinavian. It's okay for me to say that I'm Scandinavian, lol.
How much money is
Wait,
that?
is my favorite
Please
Sonic
tell me that's
story.
not actually... That
Also,
is
Hot Tub
insanity.
Perform inferior to Supersonic
I feel like
Canon
it's a yellow one, and I can't remember what color yellow super chats are, but like that's insanity. Thank you. Also, hot take:
I don't know
Hyperform
that
is inferior to
person.
Supersonic 2. No, you're right. Yeah, Supersonic 2 is stronger than Hypersonic.
imagine how we could
Or at the very least, they're equal. But like Cyber Supersonic is stronger than Hyper.
escape a black hole in Galaxy, that's because
Oh, that's $10. Oh, that's insanity, bro. You're actually a legend. Thank you so much.
he fell into it instead of having time to prepare and swim away from it.
Okay, so Mario can't escape from black holes. He needs prep time to escape black holes. It's like
Apparently.
okay.
So I'd argue he could survive and go away from a black hole. And in the
So Mario can swim. So Mario can escape from black holes. Meanwhile, Mario can't escape from a black hole. Meanwhile, Mario can escape from a black hole. Bro, you change your opinion like a woman changes clothes.
comments, what do you mean Rosalina saved Mario
fucking
from the
contradict
explosion
yourself.
of Galaxy? She never saved him. The Lumas
Yeah, the Lumas saved
were the
him.
ones who blew up the black hole, and Rosalina told Mario about the Lumas.
Like, how the fuck is this not like the Sonic Colors example? Like, there's like millions of Lumas that neutralize the black hole. It's like, okay, there's millions of Wisps that neutralize that black hole. Like, at the very least, Sonic, like, endured the black hole. Whereas Mario, like, didn't. He was just kind of, like, chilling around the, event horizon.
Correct me if
After
I'm
he had
wrong. Didn't
survived-
he like
Like,
use like
and the thing
one
that's-
of each Wisp
And the
to
thing,
like
the thing that's
defeat the
complete
black hole?
bollocks as well is that you could easily argue that Mario scales to that black hole. Like, you could be like, okay, Mario scales to Bowser, Bowser took the black hole point blank. It's like, you could make that argument, but they're not doing it. They're like, oh, Mario can't outswim a black hole, but he can outswim a black hole. It's like, fuck are you on about?
Oh wait,
The
wait.
supernova
Never mind. I got something wrong. I thought he defeated black hole with one of every Wisp. No, that was when he was fighting Eggman in Colors. My bad.
Explosion. And Rosalina reset the universe after she finished talking to Mario, who was still alive. Nothing else was standing except Mario. And possibly Bowser. Sonic wouldn't have needed the help of Sage to fight the end, Light Gaia to fight Dark Gaia,
Wait, what the fuck is this point?
What?
who was still alive. Nothing else was standing except Mario. And possibly Bowser. Sonic wouldn't have needed the help of Sage to fight the end,
Why?
Light Gaia to fight Dark Gaia, Super
Why?
Shadow and Silver to fight Solaris, and Super
Why?
Classic Sonic to fight Time Eater,
Why?
if Chaos Emeralds really had limitless or unlimited power.
Well, again, like, infinity can only be universal. Like, you do realize that, right? Like, limitless is literally just a no-limits fallacy. It's like, unironically, infinity is fucking nothing in the grand scheme of fiction. Like, this is the thing. Like, I feel like he's confusing infinity for omnipotence. Like, that's what I feel like he's doing. It's like, infinity really isn't shit. Like, you can like, this is fiction we're talking about. It's like, you can have a character who's stronger than infinity. Like, they literally do this all the time in Marvel. Like, Marvel Comics. It's like, there's literally a weapon called the fucking Infinity Gauntlet, and it's like not even remotely close to being the strongest weapon in Marvel. It's like...
It's also possible for Chaos Emeralds to be removed from a Super Hedgehog.
Oh, you mean like with a character as smart as Eggman when he has prep time and the element of surprise? Damn, if only Mario had that.
And the Chaos Emeralds are capable of having their power drained and needing to be restored.
Oh, you mean from Dark Gaia, a guy who is literally described as a hyper-energy organism? You know who else is described as a hyper-energy organism? Oh yeah, Hypersonic.
And both of those processes would have taken forever if they really had unlimited or limitless power.
No, he could just create a machine to drain the emeralds of their power. Like, this is fucking fiction we're talking about. Like...
We literally have seen more than once that the Chaos Emeralds drain their energy. Because, like, in Sonic Adventure 2, Knuckles had to drain the Chaos Emeralds to stop, like, the Eclipse Cannon and whatnot. And then, like, Shadow and Sonic power up the Chaos Emeralds and became Super Sonic and Super Shadow. And
yeah, it's fucking...
what we just saw.
Oh,
yeah.
God.
On top of both of those, Sonic has always had help using Chaos Emeralds outside of going Super form. Silver helped Sonic time travel with Chaos Emeralds, and Shadow helped Sonic stop time with Chaos Emeralds.
Almost as if it... Oh, yeah, there's a very good reason for that. It's because it requires 2 Chaos Emeralds to time travel. You cock.
Yeah.
Like, I don't... Like, there's only one character
Literally.
in Sonic06 that can travel back and forth through time without the Chaos Emeralds, and that's Mephiles. It's like, I don't really know... I don't really know how that's like a dig against Sonic. Like, who cares? There's also the fact that Sonic, like, doesn't even use Chaos energy that often in his base form. And there's also the fact that he's been able to do Chaos Control with a fake Chaos Emerald. So it's like, I don't really know. It's like saying
that Shadow was oppressed by it.
It's like saying that Sonic can't use Chaos Spears because he just doesn't do it. It's like, I'm fairly certain Sonic could do Chaos Spears if he was really forced to. It's just that he doesn't do it all the time. It's not within his character to do it.
Sonic couldn't have used the Chaos Emeralds these ways without outside help. And before you say, Sonic can use Chaos Emeralds without help in Sonic Superstars, nope.
I mean, Sonic can use the Chaos Emeralds without outside... Like, he does it all the fucking time. Like, Adventure 1, he uses it. Like, Heroes... He transforms into Supersonic by himself, like, all the fucking time. Like, are you kidding me? Where would you scale Sonic's speed? Consistently, even in base, he's, like, inaccessible to immeasurable. And then with, like, the super forms, he's even higher.
Classic Sonic can, but not modern Sonic. Who's the...
So, hang on. So, classic Sonic can, but modern Sonic, who is objectively more powerful than classic Sonic, and he's also the same fucking guy. So, modern Sonic can't do it, but classic Sonic can. Okay, buddy.
Sonic we're referring to in this debate. And even then, classic Sonic's use of the Chaos Emeralds in that game aren't the same uses that are in the modern 3D games.
Okay, so classic Sonic can do a thing that modern Sonic can't do, but classic Sonic is fodder compared to modern Sonic. Okay. Because tell me how that makes sense. Like, wrap your dick around that argument, because, like, that makes no sense.
And on top of all of that, Mario has his own counter to the Chaos Emeralds.
Hit me.
Wonder Flowers. Although we don't know about their capabilities yet, they can manipulate reality too.
If only Sonic beat a character, let's say maybe Infinite, maybe a character who has like the ability to reality warp even in his base.
Yeah. Yep.
Also, I love the fact that he's using like Super Mario Wonder wasn't out at the time of this video, so he's like, oh, Mario has this really cool power-up. We don't know what it's capable of, but trust me, he has a good power-up. It's like, okay, fuck you, I'm using Super Sonic 2 and Cyber Supersonic then.
It's like...
If you're using like future shit for Mario, I'm using future shit for Sonic.
Like, it's really like this stupid argument where like, oh, Infinite can like punch someone out of their super form whenever, and I'm like, okay, but Infinite has to like to touch them and whatnot. And they're like, no. And I'm like, what do you mean no?
What an actual cock.
Sonic time traveled in Sonic CD. He used the signs to do that, and that was still classic Sonic.
Yeah, classic Sonic is weaker than modern Sonic. And it's also confirmed in the Sonic CD manual that Sonic is using his speed to activate the time jumps. So it's like, even classic Sonic was capable of immeasurable speed under the right circumstances.
Last super. Let's be honest.
Hey,
Sonic
Pimp
is
Demon,
a
thank you for
baller,
the,
but he
I think that's
clearly
$5,
used
right?
chaos
I think,
basically
because
likes
it's
to
like a
fight
green super
bare-handed.
chat. Last super chat, let's be honest, Sonic is a brawler, whilst he clearly uses Chaos Spirits, obviously likes to fight barehanded. I mean, up until Frontiers, at least, because Frontiers, he's just, like, crazy. Like, he's, like, cloning himself, he's, running around enemies, doing all sorts of crazy shit. He has, like, weapon generation with, like, the giant golden spears. Like, Frontiers, he just becomes a lot more overpowered.
Mario does move at the speed of sound, but he can react to the speed of light. Mario has reacted to
Speed of light, damn, that's crazy.
things while traveling
my
on
God.
the Mach 375 Star Driver in Mario & Luigi. And he can react to being launched out of stars that send him flying many times above of light across the galaxy. He also
Damn,
regularly
dude, MFTL plus, that's crazy.
evades lightning in the RPGs and in the mainline games.
Oh, he evades lightning. Steady on now.
Mario
Oh
doesn't
my
have to catch up to
God.
Sonic on foot when he can react to the speeds you said that Sonic moves at. And lastly,
Yeah, he referred to base Sonic when he said that, I hope you're aware.
Hypersonic isn't canon. It's been repeatedly
Hypersonic isn't it's literally in the fucking games, you twat. It's literally in Sonic 3 and Knuckles. How is Hypersonic not canon?
stated that Supersonic is Sonic's strongest form, and Hypersonic has only ever been used in one game by Classic Sonic.
Oh, so he is canon then. Okay.
And on top of that, Sonic doesn't
This YouTuber is literally the definition of I'm gonna present an argument and then counter
Either
it.
the original or remastered by DX Animations.
You need to watch Sonic Naso Unleashed, either the original. I've heard good things about Naso Unleashed. I've not seen it though. Yeah, Hypersonic isn't canon, but he was in one game, guys. It's like, okay, so he's canon
Wow.
have regular access to the
I mean, I'm
Master
gonna go
Emerald or
grab
the Super Emerald.
breakfast.
So
I'll
this
see you guys in a bit.
then. Yeah, take care, Kiwi. I mean, like, I wouldn't even use Hypersonic, but it's like he's using future shit for Mario, so I'm just gonna use Supersonic 2 and Cybersonic.
form is out of his
Or Starfall Sonic. I don't really know which name I prefer. Do I prefer Starfall Sonic or Cyber Supersonic? I don't know. They're both pretty cool.
And even if we gave Sonic his hyper form, we have to be fair and give Mario his White Tanuki or Super Leaf that don't die to anything outside of lava, but I
No limits fallacy. Oh wait, it doesn't die to anything outside of lava. Okay, so Mario can die with the... Fuck me.
already told you how that doesn't count for Mario's durability. So Mario would be permanently invincible in this state.
No limits fallacy.
And Hypersonic's new ability, the Hyper Flash or whatever, only kills weaker enemies. But Mario isn't weak. Sonic's super forms can still be harmed. And to be
Oh wow. Yeah. Sonic super forms can still be harmed. Not like Mario where he can die to lava, like with his super forms. No, it's Sonic who's the weak one, guys.
honest, is it really a surprise that Tyrecordslol said that Sonic would win no difficulty when he owns a Sonic Discord server and called Mario a simp? And if you're still not convinced he's biased against Mario and biased towards Sonic, he said these things in other videos.
Mario was getting smoked either way. He's not even planetary level. So it's literally going to be Sonic versus Goku and Vegeta. This fight definitely won't be easy for Kirby, as Sonic has defeated stronger gods in his universe.
But don't get me wrong, Sonic
I
the
feel like
Hedgehog
this guy's just a Nintendo tard at this point. Like, I'm fairly certain Kirby is getting fucked by Sonic.
is still super strong. There are a lot of verses he can solo, like Naruto, One Piece, or My Hero Academia. But Mario could do the same. Overall, I just think Mario would win in a fight high to extreme diff. And Ty's
Yeah, I'm gonna lowball the shit out of Sonic and glaze Mario and then say that Mario can beat Sonic. Wow, crazy.
video is pretty freaking biased, and I'm tired of people using it like it's solid proof that can't be debunked.
Yeah, you should use my videos instead, because my videos can't be debunked.
And has no
Are we gonna do Sonic speed scaling? Is Rift gonna do it? Oh, Lightspeed Sonic. Okay, so... in Sonic and the Secret Rings, Sonic in base form travels across an infinite-sized astral realm with the Night Palace, which is literally described as being infinite in size. We also have statements from Sonic himself saying that he is faster than time itself. You then have weaker versions of Sonic, like in Sonic CD, where he's capable of traveling back and forth through time with his sheer power, under the right circumstances of course, but nevertheless, he is still capable of doing that. And we know for a fact that Sonic is faster than time, because in Sonic Generations, in both versions of the game, in the old version of the game, Sonic is stated by Tails to be faster than the concept of time, and he's capable of accelerating through time and space. And in the new version of Sonic Generations, which has the Ian Flynn writing, Tails says verbatimly that the two Sonics are restoring space-time itself, which could very well be an irrelevant speed feat, to be honest. You then have Sonic in Forces, where he's able to outrun null space, which is described by Eggman to be a realm where absolutely nothing exists, which presumably includes time and space as well. And then you have Sonic, even in base, being able to outrun cyberspace in Sonic Frontiers, which was described as being impossible to do so by the end itself. So, yes, pretty fascinating shit. So yeah, Lightspeed Sonic is absolute bollocks.
Bias and perfect research. I do think both Mario and Sonic are goated. They also still like Tyrecordslol's other videos and find them pretty funny, but Mario would win in a fight more times than not.
No, he wouldn't. Right, anyways, let's get to video number 3, which is this one, I think.
Force on shorter.
What happened after?
Oh my god, we got a face reveal from this man. He's like a Sonic fan version of Bob Marley. Like, this guy looks based.
My Mario vs. Sonic video. Well, besides the fact that a lot of people were arguing, thousands of comments of people debating and going back and forth, today we're going to be debunking a debunk to my video. Before I get started, make sure to not send this person hate. We are not the type of people to do that. I definitely do not support any hate to this creator.
I'll do it.
There's a lot of things that is wrong with this video that I'm going to be addressing. Move. Like this video. Like it now! Like it now! Will you... Hurry up and like this video! Before you... despawn! Like it! Okay. You're about to meet this sharpness 5. You didn't like this video.
That was pretty cringe, not gonna lie.
In this video, I'll be addressing his arguments point by point. So I'll play clips from his video, then respond to them.
Although it is true that Super Dementio and Solaris were planning to completely wipe out the verse that they were in, there's a key difference for the heroes that took them down and their feat in taking them down. Paper Mario took out Super Dementio himself and just had help weakening the shield. And Paper Mario's help was in base form as opposed to Supersonic's help also being in their super form.
Correct. Super Dementio and Solaris' plan was to completely destroy the universes they were in. But there was a huge difference left out. Super Dementio planned on destroying all
Little does he know I liked Riff's video instead. Love your work.
worlds and recreating them into a perfect new one.
He has unleashed music in the background, based.
Only worlds were shown being only ones from Paper Mario. While for Solaris, it was said that it planned on taking out the whole entire timeline, which means the past, future, and present. This would include all timelines. Just like I stated in my original video,
The fuck is he doing that? I've never understood this. Like, what is he doing? Like, I'm not understanding. Like, what is he speaking
he was going
into?
to destroy
I've never understood that.
the whole Mario timeline, it would have shown us other Mario games. But instead, it was only said within the worlds of Paper Mario. Past, future, and present wasn't being destroyed, which means the
I just want to say once again, real quick, if since there's a lot of you guys here, feel free to join the Discord server. The link is in the description. You can send me videos that you want me to react to, and you can also send me a friend request, because God forbid I need fucking friends.
wasn't being destroyed. It was only implied that Paper
Stop
Mario
pausing for unnecessary comment about random shit. No.
those worlds were being destroyed, not the others. You also said Paper Mario didn't need help defeating Super Dementio and Peach and Bowser could have done it themselves.
Paper Mario took out Super Dementio himself and just had help weakening the shield. Each member of the Paper Mario crew could beat Super Dementio on their own in their base forms.
Oh, I'm sorry to say you're wrong. Mario was giving up and Bowser pulls up with Peach and Luigi.
Why do you guys keep downplaying Mario? We don't. It's just that Sonic's stronger. Like, ironically enough, it's Josiah and Tyrecord who are downplaying Mario. Like, even when, what's-his-face tries highballing Mario, he still lowballs him, which is crazy. Riff, bring us the fish. No. You don't bring Puffer. Puffer brings you.
Says to him, why are you giving up? You don't do this when you come to my castle. They needed all the help. They even said that we're all going to take you down. And they do this for both of the villains at the end. It took the conjoint help of all of the heroes, and you're even able to switch to different characters during the fight. Now you also go on and say Sonic needed help to defeat Solaris.
And just had help weakening the shield. In Paper Mario's help was in base form.
Oh yeah. He has like so many fucking items, yeah.
As opposed to Supersonic's help also being in their super form.
Solaris is an immortal being, which Eggman tells them. And he also says the only way to defeat it so it never comes back again is to defeat it in the past, future, and present, which actually happens. To make it clear for anyone that still doesn't understand, Shadow, Sonic, and Silver
we know the
had
Gaming
to
Rift is going to stick up for Sonic 100% of the time. Well, aside from the Optimus Prime video I did, where Optimus Prime beats movie Sonic, but you know, I digress.
A Solaris.
The reason why I stick up for Sonic a lot of the time is because people lowball the shit out of him, and he's like the character that I probably know the most about.
In each part of the timeline. Shadow had a 1v1 Solaris, Sonic had a 1v1 Solaris, and Silver had a 1v1 Solaris, and guess what? They defeated it. Solaris was actually going to destroy the whole timeline, including the past, future, and present. This would put Solaris leagues above Dementio, so Sonic being in the super form doesn't matter, especially if he's just 1v1ing the being. Let's keep going. You said that Sonic and the others needed
Did you know he quit? Who quit? Could be biased or based. I know, right?
Solaris's flame to weaken him.
The 06 trio couldn't breach Solaris's armor and had at least blow out his flame when they weakened him to a point where he was vulnerable.
Okay, so what? What is the change?
The Pure Hearts.
I mean, that's not even true though, because Solaris is confirmed to get stronger in Phase 2. Like, he's confirmed to get even stronger with his Phoenix form. So it's like, the idea that they have to weaken him to beat him is actually a lie. Can you check the comments? Well, which comment? The comments in this video? What are you talking about? Oh, Venom and Cinnamon quit. Wait, did he? Interesting.
Only
Bye guys, I gotta go to a funeral. Oh shit, Sophia, I hope you're okay, my darling. If you want to join the Discord server, like, going to a funeral is pretty shit. You know, make sure you surround yourself by good people. Yeah, wish you the best of luck with that.
Move Dementio's invulnerability.
Mario and the others, on top of jumping Super Dementio, had to use the Pure Hearts to completely weaken Super Dementio. Not only did it get rid of his barrier, but it...
Yeah, also in reference to whoever asked, what's my favorite Ben 10 alien? Diamond Head. Either Diamond Head or Cannonbolt.
made him weaker in general. Again, the Pure Hearts gave them a huge power up. They tell you on your screen in 4K and also say, let's jump him. You get stronger and his attacks do less damage. So what are you talking about? They can defeat him on their own and they didn't need a power boost. Blowing out
I'm good joking, I'm gonna go to work. Oh, you bitch. Don't joke about going to a funeral, that's fucked up. But yeah, have a good shift anyways, my darling. Take care.
Solaris' flames didn't make him weak, it reduced his life. Solaris even powers up into his second form where he gets stronger. It's like how Mario jumps on Bowser's head instead of his shell. Which part of his body you think is weaker? Now in my original video I said that every
Finally
Mario
not saying someone saying Alien X. No, fuck Alien X.
isn't the same Mario. And he shows the creators saying that he is the same Mario in every game.
Also, your statement that the Mario from 64 isn't the same one in Galaxy is entirely, completely, and utterly wrong when the creator of Mario, Miyamoto, said this, or agreed to this question.
So there are multiple links, but is it always the same Mario?
一緒です。ミッキーと一緒。
This is what's called an author fallacy. This occurs when the author assumes their interpretation of the character is the only valid portrayal, dismissing or disregarding the audience's alternative viewpoints. To make it easier to understand, once an author puts out a work of art or a work of fiction, their interpretation of the character isn't always the valid one. For example, one of the writers for Sonic, Ian Flynn, said that he thinks Sonic would lose to Goku.
The next got beat by Legos.
Sonic would actually lose to Goku just because he writes for Sonic. There are different versions of Marios from different dimensions. We see this with even Paper Mario. I showed this in the original video. I even went on and went to show Black Mario, Indian, Chinese. When an author in an interview is asked a question like that, especially for an author of Mario, they're not gonna get and remember everything.
It's funny as well, because there was actually a comic book writer in the 90s, I think, where it's like, he said, I can't remember what the context was, but it's like he said in an interview that Superman would beat any character in fiction. It's like we know for a fact that that's not true. Like, Superman can still lose.
About the character, everything that's came out. If there's two different Mario worlds from two different dimensions, obviously not every Mario is the same.
Sonic's strength comes from striking force, but Mario has used physical and...
It's like another good example for Sonic is when Ian Flynn said that Sonic Prime was canon to the games, but it's like the show has like a shit ton of contradictions to the games. Like how like Rouge is treated like one of Sonic's closest friends when she isn't in the games. Like how same thing could be said for Big the Cat as well. Oh, whoops.
Lifting strength instead of speed to force, so he would get strength overall. And Sonic's durability and endurance outside of withstanding the impact of how hard he hits isn't as great as Mario's. And by your logic, Mario's body withstands the force he would need to use to ground pound meteorites back at Grand Star Bowser in Mario Galaxy 2. Sonic doesn't regularly use speed to force on shorter or non-boss enemies.
Am I missing something here? Sonic does usually use speed to force attacks on non-boss or smaller enemies. You said it yourself.
Sonic's strength comes from striking force.
When it comes to speed, the
no shit.
velocity at which an object or body part moves can significantly affect the force delivered. To put it easy,
Hey,
What's
Elizabeth.
the best Sonic TV show?
The best Sonic TV show? I mean, it's hard to beat Sonic X. I do really like Sonic X. Prime's okay as well. Yeah, I think Sonic X is probably my favorite one. Definitely a little overrated, but it's still really good.
the faster the strike, the greater the potential force upon impact.
Mario can survive lava in almost every 3D game he's in, and lava is just a bottomless pit substitute in 2D Mario games. He survives lava dragons that are actually trying to harm him in those games anyway. And Sonic doesn't survive anything with rings. That's a gameplay mechanic, you goofy.
Roll the
So he brings up a gameplay mechanic and then uses a gameplay mechanic for Sonic. Good.
clip. Mario Galaxy and 64 being one of the only exceptions to this. But let's forget the lava argument. It's really just for laughs and giggles. Goofy? You thought you can catch me lacking? Did you even watch the video?
And the black hole he almost outran in colors, which like
Rift, where do you live? The moon.
I said he almost outran, he didn't fully outrun it, was a fake hyper-go-on energy black hole.
He almost literally outruns a black hole with no stamina left. Not only is a black hole fast, its gravitational pull is so strong.
Where is it ever said that he had no stamina left? I mean, he did just endure a fight with one of Eggman's strongest machines, but like I don't think he had like no stamina left.
It can pull light in. Using your argument, if you're saying every Mario is the same Mario,
I need to stop pressing
he should
that
have been
fucking
strong
right
enough
click.
to resist the black hole
So
in
now
Mario
I've got
Galaxy,
issues.
which we all know he wasn't strong enough to resist it at all. But he could do it in Mario Party though. The inconsistencies of Mario are crazy. It shows you not every Mario is the same Mario.
And before you mention how we couldn't escape a black hole in Galaxy, that's because he fell into it instead of having time to prepare and swim away from it.
Why didn't he swim away? He had the chance. It's because they're not the same Mario. It's obvious. If not, did he get weaker? You're sitting here telling me—
Well, no, he didn't get weaker because he was amped for the entire adventure in Mario Galaxy.
he didn't have time to react or swim away? Now, he also went and said that the black hole in Sonic Colors isn't a black hole. If you didn't know, the purple wisps in Sonic Colors are actually stated to manipulate space and time. And the negative energy of their power created this supernova. Supernova also took hundreds of wisps to stop. Just like a black hole, this was warping space and time as well. I also think it's kind of odd that you ignored the other time I showed Sonic outrunning a black hole in Sonic Shuffle. I know a lot of people haven't played Sonic Shuffle, but it's just like Mario Party, but Sonic.
And in the comments,
Well, it's like, the issue as well with that black hole is it's confirmed in, the DS version of, I think, where, like, Hyper-Go-On energy is comparable to the Chaos Emeralds. And we know that that's true, because you have the egg, not the egg, you have the mother wisp, who was literally a supersonic threat. And she had, like, all of the Hypergon energy. So it's like, you could argue that that black hole would have been a supersonic level threat as well. So the fact that modern Sonic could not only outrun it for a little bit, but also survive the fucking thing. Like, I don't think that's a anti-feat. If anything, I think that's a crazy impressive feat.
What do you mean Rosalina saved Mario from the explosion in Galaxy? She never saved him. The Lumas were the ones who blew up the black hole, and Rosalina told Mario about the Lumas after he had survived the supernova explosion, and Rosalina...
It's like, Mario didn't survive shit. Like, I don't know what you're on about. Like, Bowser did, not Mario didn't survive anything.
Reset the universe after she finished talking to Mario, who was still alive. Nothing else was standing except Mario. And possibly Bowser.
Although it does seem like that transpired, it's actually not what happened. In the storyline, it's revealed that the Grand Stars, which are the large power stars, are necessary to stabilize the galaxy from collapsing. The Lumas and partially Rosalina and the Kama Observatory are the ones responsible for harnessing this power. By collecting the power stars and Grand Stars, Mario's preventing the galaxy from collapsing, and helps the Lumas restore balance when collecting these stars. And when Mario says at the end, "Welcome to the new galaxy,"
Welcome, new galaxy!
it's because the galaxy was now peaceful. It wasn't what it was before. See, all of Bowser's goons, even Bowser Jr., everybody's partying at the Mushroom Kingdom. Everything was fine and everything was fixed. That is what changed about the galaxy, and that's what the story was telling you. The whole time you're getting the power stars so you can prevent the galaxy from collapsing.
Mario doesn't need to stack power-ups when he can just cycle between them.
Crazy when you think about it. Like, that's pretty impressive for the, Grand Stars.
When are you gonna wake up and realize...
He sounds so mad. Like, it's honestly crazy. Like, he's like 13 years old, yet he's got the anger of Hulk. It's like, what are you doing? Stated in a guide that Mario didn't survive the black hole, nor did Bowser. It's actually stated Rosalina formed a shield around Mario and Peach, and Bowser narrowly got his ass saved from dying to it. Yeah, it's like you even see in the next cutscene that Bowser was like on his ass, like knocked out from it.
Mario could just give himself an OP power-up combo. Something like the Giga Cat Bell or the Red Star or the Golden Flower, and then he could make himself invincible with the Super Star or the Rainbow Star, and then clone himself with the Double Cherry.
Who is worse, Venom Cinnamon or Tyrecord? Venom Cinnamon, definitely. Because, like, Venom Cinnamon was just a smug prick. It's like, at the very least, Tyrecord, like, actually knows his shit. It's like, yeah, he massively lowballed the characters, but at the very least, he's not trying to be, like, dishonest about stuff.
So we can outnumber Sonic and not lose any of his...
Like, Venom Cinnamon said that Sonic was city level. Like, no, enough said.
Power-ups. Now, a lot of you are probably saying, well, the time limit would just run out. But Mario has a remedy for that in the form of his Mario and Luigi RPG item, the Bottomless Gloves.
It's like, I think it speaks volumes about Mario when you're having to pull random shit from, like, all of these different games. It's like, especially if Paper Mario and, like, the actual Mario are, like, two different guys. It's like, why can't you just use one thing?
Which would let him endlessly reapply his power-up without physically taking it out.
So again, he's talking...
Super Mario Galaxy is barely better than Adventure 1 and 2. I think Mario Galaxy is way better than Adventure 1 and Adventure 2, to be honest. Like, Mario Galaxy 1 is fucking great. Annoyingly. No, Mario Galaxy, joking aside, Galaxy 1's great. It's probably one of my favorite platformers.
Mario, he's not talking about one specific Mario. There's Marios from different dimensions, and it's just not gonna work.
Sonic has never, ever made a black hole before. Not even in his hyper form. No.
Irrelevant.
This is the violet void wisp that Sonic uses in Sonic Colors. It's stated to warp space and time, and you know what else warps space and time? A black hole. If Super Sonic is massively stronger than this, do you think Super Sonic can do a black hole fast enough to make one?
Sonic wouldn't...
I mean, why the fuck is creating a black hole relevant? Like, I don't understand.
Needed the help of Sage to fight the End, Light Gaia to fight Dark Gaia, Super Shadow and Silver to fight Solaris, and Super Classic Sonic to fight Time Eater, if Chaos Emeralds really had limitless or unlimited power. It's also possible for Chaos Emeralds to be removed from a super...
But it's like, coming back to this bollocks argument, it's like 50% of infinity is still infinity. So it's like, yeah, if you have 3 super forms, like, that's way more useful than 1 super form. Especially since it's never confirmed that, like, having 2 super characters makes you weaker. It's not like you're splitting the power, it's a case of the power is just being multiplied effectively.
Hedgehog, and the Chaos Emeralds are capable of having their power drained and needing to be restored. And both
yeah, with prep time.
of those processes would have taken forever if they really
He's acting as if Mario is just gonna build this fucking machine, like, out of his ass.
had unlimited or limitless power.
When I said in my original video that Sonic gets an infinite amount of energy from the Chaos Emeralds, I brought that up while showing that Sonic is the speed of light, if not faster. Because it's said to
Way,
be faster
way
than the speed of
faster.
light, and if not faster, you need an infinite amount of energy to draw from, which is Chaos Emeralds. Again, me saying that the Chaos Emeralds have an unlimited amount of energy doesn't mean I was saying that Sonic has an unlimited amount of power. Also, you're forgetting the
I mean, Sonic could. Like, he's beaten characters before that are amped by individual emeralds. Like, I think it's fair to say that base Sonic has an unlimited amount of power. Like, he's beaten, like, Chaos 1, he's beaten, like, Chaos 4. He scales to Knuckles, who beat Chaos 2 and 4. He beat Chaos 6. His modern self can beat Perfect Chaos. I don't know, like, I think it's fair to say. It's like, modern Shadow can beat Metal Overlord, a character who's amped by like 12 different characters plus Chaos. It's like, I think it's fair to say that Sonic in base nowadays, he has like infinite power.
mention the fact that Eggman had prep time and was prepared for Sonic, and he's also using Dark Gaia's energy to rip the Chaos Emeralds out of Sonic. If you played the storyline, you would know that.
Oh, and he also beat Infinite, someone who Eggman stated was more powerful than the Master Emerald. And we know that the Master Emerald is more powerful than the Chaos Emerald. So it's like, yeah, you could easily say that Sonic nowadays, especially in Frontiers, like, he has that level of power.
That Dark Gaia's powers are a direct weakness to Sonic's. He represents a force of darkness and negativity that opposes Sonic's in power and positivity. Dark Gaia is awakened and its powers is harnessed by Dr. Eggman. It emits a corrupting influence that affects Sonic and diminishes his abilities.
That's not true. I'm fairly certain in the Sonic games, positive energy is more powerful than negative, which is why Sonic was able to beat Perfect Chaos. And also, it's stated in the games that Dark Gaia, like, didn't corrupt Sonic.
Gaia is a malevolent creature.
Which, if anything, is quite impressive, because it shows that Sonic just can't be corrupted. And no, I'm not talking about cyber corruption, because that's completely fucking different. It's like Sonic can't really be mind-controlled.
That embodies the destructive energy and seeks to bring chaos and darkness to the world. Why do you think Sonic turned into a werehog?
Sonic has always had help using Chaos Emeralds outside of going Super form. Silver helped Sonic time travel with Chaos Emeralds, and Shadow helped Sonic stop time with Chaos Emeralds. Sonic couldn't have used the Chaos Emeralds these ways without outside help. And before you say, Sonic can use Chaos Emeralds without helping Sonic Superstars, nope.
Sure, if I could pull that one.
Well, it's like Adventure 1, he can also use Adventure 2, yeah.
Somehow I managed to use the Chaos Control. Chaos Control?
So what if he learns how to use an ability from another character? He knows how to do it right after that. He uses Chaos Control with Silver as well on his own, and also you need 2 Chaos Emeralds to time travel.
Classic Sonic can, but not modern Sonic, who's the Sonic we're referring to in this
Again, modern Sonic literally is classic Sonic, just older.
debate. And even then, classic Sonic's use of the Chaos Emeralds in that game aren't the same uses that are in the modern 3D games.
I don't know where this is coming from, but modern Sonic and classic Sonic are the same being. Classic Sonic is younger Sonic, stated in Sonic Racing. They are now from a different dimension, but this is...
Yeah, and he did it with a fake emerald as well. Yeah, good point, Hybrid Venom. He literally did it with like an inferior emerald.
because of the events that transpired during Sonic Generations. Let's keep going.
And on top of all of that, Mario has his own counter to the Chaos Emerald's Wonder Flowers. Although we don't know about their capabilities yet, they can manipulate reality too.
You don't have any
no, it's
way to prove
over
that as the
100
game
people,
hasn't
yeah, holy
even came
shit.
out yet. You actually do not have any context of it, nor do we know if he can control it.
And before anyone brings up Sonic time travel and Sonic...
But it's like, even if you want to bring up the Wonder Flowers, it's like at that point you can bring up, what's his face? You can bring up Super Sonic 2 at that point.
CD, he used the signs to
Because it's like, obviously, Final Horizons, like, wasn't out at the time of this video. So, like, yeah, if you're using future shit for Mario, you have to do the same for Sonic.
and that was still classic Sonic.
Again, classic and modern Sonic was just modern Sonic when he was younger. In Sonic CD...
Is Tyrecord's video good? It's good. He lowballs both characters, but, yeah. Like, the biggest issue that I have with his video is his scaling of Mario's speed. Because he said that Mario was, like, speed of sound, which was, like, yikes. But, other than that, it wasn't too bad.
We actually know that this is actually an ability of Sonic, not the signs. The signs were a gameplay mechanic to let the game know whether to go back to the future or the past. It's stated in the guide and a lot of the official documents about the game, where time traveling is Sonic's talent and ability. There's even
Wonder flowers are random, I know, right?
And when you translate the kanji, it translates to time travel through the present, past, and future. Sonic has finally surpassed the speed of sound and even crossed the time barrier. We also know that this is Sonic's ability because the developer that came up with this in the game talks about his ability.
As Sonic starts running and gains momentum, lights and sparks fly, and he's taken to a different time period. I tried to show that in this piece here.
With enough of his momentum and speed, sparks and lights fly, and he's taken to a certain point in time.
But they say that when this baby hits 88 miles per hour, you're gonna see some serious shit.
Mario does move at the speed of sound, but he can react to the speed of light. Mario has reacted to things while traveling on the Mach 375 Star Driver in Mario and Luigi. And he can react to being launched out of stars that send him flying many times above of light across the galaxy. He also regularly evades lightning in the RPGs and in the mainline games. Mario doesn't need to catch up to Sonic on foot when he can react to the speed you said that Sonic moves at.
Sonic has a plethora of statements saying that he surpassed the sound, time, and light barrier, and when you look over Mario games, you see little to no statements about him being faster than the speed of light or anything near that. Then when you look over at their feats and things that they're shown to do, Mario doesn't have amazing speed feats, especially compared to Sonic, and if you're arguing Mario's faster than the speed of light or anything above that, he's godly inconsistent, especially if you're arguing every Mario is the same Mario. And some people calculate his speed using pixel scaling, which is not really that trusted and or accepted by anyone with the brain nowadays. Going on with Sonic's feats along with his statements,
Mario's just a plumber guy, he doesn't have the speed of light. I mean, no, that's a low ball.
Faster than the speed of light and or immeasurable speed, especially when you're taking in his power boosts he's gotten throughout his series. For example, there's bosses from his past that he at the time could only defeat in his super form, but now can beat in his base without even trying with no Chaos Emeralds, with a great example being his fight with Chaos, and really all the fights that take place in Sonic Generations. And as much as I hate to admit it, at the time of Sonic Forces, Infinite was stated to be Sonic's strongest foe, stronger than Solaris. Eggman even stated that the Phantom Ruby he had was better than the Master Emerald, and Sonic was able to
pretty crazy shit.
To keep up with him, tank a lot of his blows,
Motherfuckers be saying
with
Mario's
a little help,
boundless.
but he didn't need the Chaos Emeralds.
Mario's only subsonic. Nah, don't lowball him. He's way more powerful than that. Mario has inaccessible speeds consistently. But it's like, if that's the case, then Mario is, like, comparable, if not slightly slower to, like, base Sonic.
Lastly, Hypersonic isn't canon. It's been repeatedly stated that Supersonic is Sonic's strongest form, and Hypersonic has only ever been used in one game by Classic Sonic. And on top of that, Sonic doesn't have regular access to the Master Emerald or the Super Emerald, so this form is out of his arsenal.
Just chilling.
And even if we gave Sonic his Hyper form, we have to be fair and give Mario his White Tanuki or Super Leaf that don't die to anything outside of lava, but I already told you how that doesn't count for Mario's durability.
Just because someone
That's
doesn't
still a
have
no limits
access
fallacy.
to or shown to have access to something like a form or an ability doesn't mean you can't use that in a death battle. Sonic having a sword that one time, which we know is canon because he mentions it in Sonic Generations,
no stranger than rescuing genies in magic books or
Yeah,
saving aliens in an interstellar amusement park,
can be brought up in a death battle. Is Hypersonic canon? A lot of people try to say
if you would make a top 5 song list of Sonic songs, which 5 would you pick? Endless Possibility, Undefeatable, Find Your Flame. Don't know what else. I feel like they'd probably be my top 3. Rift, what would you scale Time Eater to? Probably like Complex Multiversal, maybe higher. It's like an argument could be made putting him above Solaris. But, like, the reason why Solaris is as impressive as he is because of his, like, abilities. the whole, like, existing in the past, present, and future. But when it comes to, like, raw power, at least, you could argue the Time Eater is more powerful.
Say Sonic 3 isn't canon, well, I'm here to set the record straight, they are. Not only does Hypersonic show up again as Sonic Origins, Super Knuckles is brought up again.
I'm Here Revisited, that's a good one as well.
And Sonic Frontiers.
Not bad. Things would have been over faster if I'd been Super Knuckles. You did alright.
Yeah. Knuckles also has flashbacks to Sonic 3 in the game as well. Meaning the classic versions of the character are the younger versions of the modern characters.
Is it really a surprise that Tyrecordslol said that Sonic would win no difficulty when he owns a Sonic Discord server and called Mario a simp?
At the end of the day, the people that Sonic defeats in his video games are massively stronger than any of Mario bosses. Everyone always tries to say, Mario is Mario, every Mario is the same. And it doesn't matter if the original creator said it himself. We all know this is
Sonic versus Alien X. I think Sonic bullies Alien X. Like, I think Alien X is like one of the most overrated characters. And he's also one of my least favorite Ben 10 aliens, because, like, I think what makes Ben 10 as a concept so interesting is that he has so many different aliens for different purposes, but then you have Alien X who can just do everything. It's like, I think he's the most boring alien in the series, and he also has one of the weakest designs, to be honest. Like, he doesn't really look that cool either. Excalibur Sonic is the second strongest. Maybe.
Not true. Movie Mario, cartoon, or either other games, we know that they are all not.
If we're using Paper Mario, we should be fair and use Archie Sonic. I mean, maybe. I don't really know.
The same Mario, right? I don't want to sound biased by saying this, but even Sega tweeting out everything is canon, we all know that's not true. This is why the author fallacy exists. Sonic is stronger and outscales the strongest version of Mario in AP, speed, durability, and hacks, and abilities. It's not looking good for Mario. And to say Mario is completely invincible while in these forms in his games because he never shown to take damage is a no-limits fallacy. A no-limits fallacy is when someone states that because something has not demonstrated any limits or certain limits, then it has none. Sonic just has way too many advantages. He can freeze time, rewind it. Automatic flight, which is way faster than running. Invincibility.
Yeah, he's also just above the concept of time itself. Even in his base form. Like, we see that in Generations. It's like, they literally say, even with the updated dialogue, it's like, they just flat out say Sonic can restore space-time. It's like, that's crazy impressive.
Immeasurable speed, which is speed that is uncomprehendable. Wishing power, as you can see with the Chaos Emeralds, they are able to wish and revive Sonic. And Blaze the Cat states to herself that when all the 7 Chaos Emeralds are united, they can grant you any wish you want.
It's said this gem can transform your thoughts into power. Collect 7, and a miracle's supposed to happen.
Now, you also said I have a Discord server about Sonic, which means that I'm biased, which is not the case at all. I could have a keychain and a butt tattoo of Sonic, and I could still admit that other characters will literally completely fold Sonic.
Just to be clear, I was saying everything is canon and true. Yeah, I got you. I got you. Over fallacy isn't something we should take on seriously because the Invincible Maker said Omni-Man beats Superman. Yeah, that's bullshit.
Sonic in a wheelchair like Ben 10 could. I'm not biased. I love Mario. Like I said in my original video, I love both of the games. I think Mario games are way better than Sonic's. But again, I don't think every Mario is the same Mario.
What's your thoughts on Feedback? Oh, Feedback's an S-tier alien. Yeah, he's probably in my top 5 favorites. I think my top 5 favorite Ben 10 aliens, in no particular order, is Diamond Head, Cannon Bolt, Swamp Fire, Feedback, and then Gravitack. I think they're my favorite 5.
Why does he take fall damage in Mario 64? But in other games, he doesn't take fall damage like Mario 3D World. The problem is, if you're arguing that every Mario is the same Mario, there's so many inconsistencies with the character that could downscale the character in a death battle. For example, someone might say, Sonic CD, if he's able to go forward and back in time, why doesn't he do it in Sonic 06 then? Why does he use the Chaos Emeralds? If all you need is 2 Chaos Emeralds, he doesn't need to run, and also, he wants to go somewhere else. Why waste your time running when you can do it in an instant and get somewhere else in an instant where you want to be in an instant? I'm probably just rambling at this point, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and make sure you guys hit that like button. It took 3 days to put this video together, and I put a lot
3 days? It took me an afternoon. I mean, fair enough, he could very well be busier than me. I'm not gonna judge. What do you guys think of that? Now we've got Josiah's response to this, which I've not seen yet. I saw bits and pieces of like this video, but like that's about it. I will be right back. I'm just gonna go get a drink. I'll be like 2 seconds. Hello, I've returned. Also, whilst everyone's here, what is everyone's favourite Sonic and Mario game? Let me know. Josiah's response is good from memory. We shall see. We shall see indeed. Whilst I'm here, I'm kind of curious. Huh, video's doing pretty well. I was just curious, just checking that out. So where's, what's his faces? I think this is the one. Watch disclaimers first. Here's my original response that I unlisted due to it being kind of redundant now. Right, let's have a look. Let's do this. For me, at least, I think my favourites are Unleashed for Sonic and Super Mario Galaxy for Mario. Like, Mario Galaxy just hits. Like, when I listened to Mario Galaxy's soundtrack for the first time in years, I was like, so good. Like, possibly some of the, like, Mario Galaxy has, like, it's in, like, the top 10 best soundtracks, like, of all time. For games, anyways. Like, Mario Galaxy has such a good soundtrack. It's crazy how good it is. Tyrecord is just a biased Sonic fan brat. It's a bit rude. Does he reply? Bro, did you watch the video? It's crazy. Anyways. Dude, let Kevin join. Kevin, if you at me in the Discord, I'll get you in.
Solaris.
Oh shit, I'm not even... Why is it 2 minutes in?
Beside the Stickman here. As you all know, I'm the goofball that made that wood mark.
Bro, look at the second top comment. What? Ty and Nard was so biased, it's not even funny, and downplayed Mario to the extreme, believes the creator saying Sonic was faster than the speed of light. Every Mario is the same. I mean, it is what it is. It is what it is. Right, I'll see if I can get you in. Fucking hell, a lot of people joined the damn server just now. What the fuck? How many of you are in there? It's crazy. Hold on. Right, there you go, you can join. Right, there we go.
Oh.
Right, hello. Right, so let's go through this response. It's half hour long, so hopefully this will take us a little longer this time.
Mario beat Sonic the Hedgehog in a fight debunk video. I originally made it as I felt like Tyrecordslol did not give Mario a proper analysis and barely gave him any props, and he overall downplayed.
Why's my fucking beaker invisible?
Combine that with his overall content on Sonic and Mario, and it felt like he was biased on Sonic's side. I decided to make a debunk video saying what I disagreed with and why, as well as saying some stuff stated in the Mario vs Sonic debate that I disagree with in general, and saying my overall take on the debate at the end of the video. But the debunk did in fact get a response from the creator, Tyrecordslol. I originally made my ending response to his response a reaction commentary video, but I think that didn't truly do my debunk or Mario the most justice, and I unfortunately still didn't agree with Ty's arguments.
But it's like, I feel like he does blatantly lie about a few things. Like the whole Mario beating Dementio in base, it's like, that's clearly not true. The idea that he beats him by himself, that's clearly not true.
And also
it's very difficult to take his arguments seriously.
And also his statement about the white Tanuki suit just being flat out invincible to any and all damage is just...
Yeah, it's literally just no limits fallacy. But anyways. Also, chat, who recognizes these? These are like some of my favorite sweets. Or favorite candy, as you Americans say. Fucking love these. These are good. These are so nice.
I got some things incorrect or worded them poorly, so I plan to do better in this video, while also debunking Ty's points in his response. Before you watch, here are some disclaimers. 1. I mean no hate with this video. I still enjoyed Tyrecordslol's channel and content, as well as enjoying Sonic the Hedgehog. I actually stated this in the end of my original video, but I think both Mario and Sonic are goated. They all—
The fuck are those? They're like Mawams, or like joystick. It's like gummy sweets, basically. But it's like raspberry flavored and they're slightly sour. They're really nice.
Also still like Tyrecordslol's other videos and find them pretty funny, but I guess all the angry Sonic fans were too busy writing their hate comments to keep watching. 2.
Like, I feel like you instantly lose respect for someone when they say that. It's like, oh, I guess all the angry Sonic fans were just, like, mad. It's like, mate,
yeah, that's...
like, who's, like, you're not doing yourself or your reputation any favors.
Yeah, like, who the fuck are your enemies? Who the fuck are you beefing with?
Axiom, thank you for the $5. When the video's done, try find my comment under the video. Pretty sure he agreed with my debunk. Lol.
That's the thing I also hate, is that when you get criticized or, like, you're debated upon, your immediate response is, oh, the crazy Sonic fans are like, you act like a victim. And I'm like, what the fuck, what does this have to do with anything about the argument?
Yeah, it's like the only, it's like with the, like, I think a good example of how to do shit like that is, they remind me of Warheads. They're nowhere near as sour as Warheads, but, like, they're similar, I suppose. It's like, I feel like a good example is, like, my video today, where it's like, I labeled people as, like, Adventure 2 fanboys, because they were legit bullying people in the comment section for, like, disagreeing with their opinion. It's like, at that point, I think, yeah, it's warranted. But it's like, just labeling people as, like, angry Sonic fans, it's like, couldn't you just say the exact same thing to him? Like, oh, you're just an angry Mario fan? I mean, he literally sounds fucking furious in the other video we watched.
Yeah, he was acting like the fucking Hulk about to transform on us.
He sounded like Mario in the fucking movie when he had, like, the micro mushroom.
Back and forth. I'm just giving a video version of my response to his response. And any further videos about this on Ty's end will not be responded to by me, as he'll be reaching at that point. 3. Don't go hating on Tyrecordslol or anyone in the comments of his or my video, regardless of some of them already hating on me over a debate. And 4. While XG did make their own video defending me, shout out and thanks to them, but I do want to add my own arguments in the mix. I'll link his video down below in the description and pinned comment. Credit to Tyrecordslol for making both videos originally, and it's a debunk time once again.
Oh, fuck. Sorry.
Here it is, basically just saying swords battle.
Right off the bat, we start off with the character's high-end or best feats. Super Dementio for Mario.
I mean, he's technically not wrong.
Hey,
but how dare?
Pimp Demon, thank you for the $2. We might be freaks, but how dare he? I know, right?
To be fair, Tyro is not technically wrong when he says Supersonic fighting Solaris is more impressive than Mario fighting Demento.
Yeah, we are freaks.
Yeah, that's more so. He's not wrong because Mario did 1v1 his own version of Solaris. I said Mario. Sonic did 1v1 his own version of Solaris, whereas Mario did need help in a power amp. It is more impressive the way Sonic did solo Solaris by himself. Well, a version of him.
But it's like, I feel like, I think what makes Sonic more impressive is the fact that, one, that's like a much weaker version of Supersonic, and also, Solaris got amped, whereas Dementio got nerfed. It's like, I think that's what makes it more impressive.
The base Phoenix, Solaris was already stated to be like destroying the entire concept of time. And so it's just, if base Solaris can do that, just like the angel form of Solaris would obviously upscale from that.
You dab? Fuck off, you 5-year-old. I'm not dabbing.
Mario and Solaris.
That seems like something a Fortnite player would ask.
For Sonic.
Oh, okay.
Oh, and my bad for pronouncing Solaris instead of Solaris. But I'm inclined to believe Super Dementio is superior since he easily surpassed the Void by sending waves to suppress its power. The Void in Super Paper Mario is stated to be able to destroy all of existence, all worlds,
It's
and all
Dementio.
This means of Mario, not just Paper Mario.
It's Dementa. Yeah, Dementia.
From
Yeah.
the same verse and continuity.
Love it.
And the fact Super Dementio
The entirety of Paper Mario, which is Mario having a fucking dementia episode.
Way stronger than Solaris, regardless of his ambition.
I don't fucking think so.
And the fact Super Dementio scaled above the Void that easily proves he's stronger than the Marioverse. Way stronger than Solaris, regardless of his ambition.
Again,
I mean,
that was
not
based
really.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Dementio upscaling that, sure, that's impressive and all, but you have to remember, Solaris was gonna do the same thing as the Void, and that was base Solaris.
Well, I think the misconception with his argument is the idea that he's under the assumption that Solaris is like the strongest in the Sonic verse. It's like it's not even remotely close.
He's nowhere close. He's a Time Eater victim.
Yeah, it's like Solaris is honestly pretty mid. Like in terms of, it's like Time Eater bullies him, Infinite bullies him, the End bullies him. Literally any of the Titans bully him.
Yeah. The storybook would also bully him.
Modern Supersonic would beat him with ease. It's like, I think like that's the biggest issue, is like Solaris isn't even remotely close to being the strongest.
And even if Solaris was the strongest in the verse, let's give him that. Let's say even if he was, that was again base Solaris, who it does the same thing as Demento. That wasn't his angel form.
Yeah. And also in the boss fight with Dementio, it's like they have to nerf him to
They had to nerf him. They had to upgrade themselves with the pure hearts, and they had to jump him. Whereas Sonic just 1v1 Solaris in one.
In the present specifically, yeah.
Yeah, like let's not get it wrong here. Sonic did get help, but
he did get help, but they were fighting like they weren't
different.
They weren't fighting together. They were fighting in like different time periods.
Yeah, like Sonic fighting Solaris by himself is way more impressive than Mario needing to nerf Demento and needing help. Like that's
I feel like that. And Solaris isn't even like Supersonic gets stronger as the verse goes on, and also like Solaris isn't even shit anymore. It is what it is.
Like
nowhere
close.
And the Void. And Bowser didn't mean let's jump him isn't together. He meant let's defeat him. And even then, all of them can equally damage and survive hits from Super Dementio.
I mean, I feel like that's just a gameplay mechanic. Even if you want to take Bowser's line literally, it was really a 3v2 or 1v2. I mean, like, it's still not a 1v1.
And switching between
it's still not a 1v1, and also they still needed a power amp.
Yeah, they needed like a shit ton of power-ups as well. Like as Tyler and showed.
Power amps. They had to nerf Demento, there's nowhere near.
Yeah, it's like Solaris got stronger as time went on. Dementio got weaker.
Dementio got weaker.
And it's like this fuck. It's like Solaris isn't even the strongest in the verse, so it's like who cares?
Yep.
It's like congratulations, Mario is comparable to like the mid tiers of the Sonicverse. It's like, okay, and
So even
honestly, you can argue with Solaris for even being a low tier because there are so many characters way above him now, like so many.
Yeah, probably.
He chooses to fight independently from his team. And Tippy stating the Pure Hearts gave them power was because their health was regenerated. And they didn't weaken Super Dementio. They nullified his invulnerability so they had a chance to harm him.
Okay. So he wasn't weakened, he was just no longer invincible. If that isn't being weakened, I don't know what is.
Hey guys, if I get rid of the sun, Superman won't be invincible anymore.
Oh yeah, Thor wasn't nerfed, he just can't use Stormbreaker. Ben 10 wasn't nerfed, he just can't use the Omnitrix. Sonic wasn't nerfed, his legs are just tied together. So what the fuck are you talking about? Spider-Man wasn't nerfed, it's just that he shoots webs out of his ass and not his wrists. It's like, fuck are you...
And Solaris was never a...
I don't even know how people can even remotely defend this.
Like, nerfing invincibility, that seems like a pretty big fucking nerf to me. I don't know about you.
I also think it's a testament to this guy where he's literally in every single comment, like, debating with these fuckers. It's like... I think it's when was the last time he did it? Like, let me just check. 10 months ago. Okay, fair enough. If it was 10 months ago, then who cares?
This dude's like fucking 13. Like, do we honestly expect more?
Yeah, it's like Mario's... I don't even know. But anyways.
Mario's like, Jesus Christ to this dude.
Looks like his balls haven't dropped and he's still defending Mario. It's like...
Yeah, this dude's opposite. Like, no shade to him. Like, just because he's a kid doesn't mean anything. But
well, yeah, it's like no hate to him, but it's like I don't understand how you can look at this. I'm not invincible anymore, and unironically say that he was not nerfed. It's like he clearly fucking was.
Also, invincibility could just mean like power. It could mean power.
Yeah,
like it doesn't.
Like invincible could be referring to power. It could be referring to durability.
Yeah, like you know how a villain says I'm invincible and they're not actually invincible. It's just like
it could be like a power thing, yeah. But it's like,
yeah. I
mean, in this context, it's probably a durability thing because like they get rid of his shield. But like, regardless, it is what it is.
Yeah.
What's your guys' opinion on Sonic versus the Dragon Ball verse? Base Sonic beats a lot of it. Super Sonic probably solos. Maybe.
And then Starfall Supersonic just bullies.
Yeah, Cyber Supersonic would be overkill.
Probably Hypersonic too, just any form above Supersonic would be overkill.
Yeah, Cybersonic could just look at Goku and he'd probably die.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you for the donation, Pimp Demon. Thank you for the $5. Vampire, I was cured of my vampirism, but don't worry, I'm not weakened.
I just noticed something too.
Yeah, exactly. It's like a vampire. Oh, I'm mortal now, but don't worry, I'm not weakened. Everyone else is like WTF.
And Solaris was never a 3v3 situation. They say that.
Yeah, infinite. Yeah, fucking what's his face was a 1v1 situation.
Solaris is omnipresent, so he existed in all.
He's saying that Solaris wasn't a 3v3. It's like, yeah, we know. He was a 1v1. And
he's a 1v1 for. I think what he's trying to say is 3v3, as in each one of them fought their own individual Solaris. I think he's trying to say that. I think he's trying to say that they didn't.
It was that. Well, I mean, even so, it's like wasn't there like 4 people who fought Dementio? Like it was Bowser, Mario, Luigi, and Peach, wasn't it?
Yeah, and they had to be amped and had power-ups.
Yeah, so it's like even if you want to argue it was a 3v3, it's still better than the Mario thing, which was a 3v.
Actually, a 3v3, the 3v3 would be the same as a 1v1 because they would be still fighting their own individual Solaris.
Oh, Ben CD makes a good point. He said that Dementio was a 3v1 because Luigi was gone. I mean, either way, it's like comparable to fucking Solaris.
Was never cloned.
It's not even comparable because they had to 1v1 him, whereas they had to jump the Dementio.
Well, no. My point is that even if you say it's like a 3v3 for both characters, it's like at best it's comparable to Solaris. Like it still doesn't mean it's more impressive.
Yeah.
This is a long live stream, mate. It's 2 hours. Like 2 hours isn't long at all, ladies.
But even then, you can argue that Sonic is still more impressive.
Yeah.
Simply because they had to weaken Dementio, whereas Sonic just fucking threw hands.
plus, yeah, as well, it's like they had to weaken Dementio, Solaris got stronger, and also, like, this is a massively weaker version of Supersonic compared to, like, his modern counterpart.
Even if you argued the scenarios were the same, they have massive different scaling.
Yeah, but, let's keep going.
Meaning they were damaging one entity across the timeline to the point where they could have his flame blown out or his consciousness destroyed.
That's not that's not how it worked.
I think he's trying to say that since Solaris existed in the past, present, and future, it was just like one big Solaris across time.
Well, we know for a fact that that's not true, because it's like, even Eggman, he's like, yeah, he's a super-dimensional being. Even if you defeat him in the present, it wouldn't achieve anything. So it's like, clearly it is a 1v1 across the past, present, and future.
It's not like an infinite Samasu situation.
Well, it's like, Eggman basically implies, he's like, yeah, if you 3v1 him in the present, it's like nothing would happen. Like, Eggman basically says that word for word, pretty much.
Yeah, it basically says that to defeat Solaris, you have to destroy him across all of time.
Although, do you know what's pretty crazy to think about? You could actually wank the characters, because Silver is like, yeah, I'll just destroy every version of Solaris at once, and Shadow says certainly it's possible to do that. So if anything, you could actually massively wank the Solaris feat.
And that's actually possible, because even so, adding on to what Shadow said, he said that it was kind of mocking Solaris, saying a super dimensional being.
It might even be a fair fight. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so even
I mean, to be fair, that could just be an ego thing from Shadow, but like, regardless,
it could be an ego thing, yeah. But if you just wanted to take that literally, you literally could just say they just massively outscale Solaris, which could be accurate. Solaris did get stronger, but even then, he still lost to them. So you could say they were still stronger than Solaris.
But like, regardless, it's definitely not a 3v1. No, that's bullshit.
Jump Solaris. And even then, Sonic is stated to have help as he couldn't beat Solaris without Super Form or the others in Super Form.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
And?
That just means he couldn't beat every version of Solaris by himself. It doesn't mean he can't beat a single Solaris. It just means if he had to fight.
Well, that's the thing. It's like, I don't know why he's trying to use this to lowball Supersonics. Like, it's literally common sense. It's like, yeah, they literally say, okay, Shadow, you go up and defeat Solaris in the present, nothing changes. Silver, go up and defeat him in the future, nothing changes. It's like they need all three characters to do it. It was like a very specific situation.
And like they had to defeat him across all of time.
Itself out of canon, so it might not even count.
No, Sonic06 is canon, and we know that this is true because Sonic himself still remembers the events of 06. And we also know that it's canon because of Generations, which verbatimly brings back Crisis City. It brings back the Silver rival fight.
Back fucking Nephilis.
Shadow Generations is also proof that it's still canon. It's just that it was like erased from the timeline. But it's like Nephilis still exists, even though he was erased from the timeline. So it's like we know for a fact that 06 still is canon.
Out here. And last,
like, when did this video come out? Yeah, like almost 2 years ago. So it's like obviously Shadow Gens wasn't out at this point, but it's like
even then you can still use normal Generations.
Well, yeah, but it's like I can give him the benefit of the doubt. Like he might have just thought, oh, Generations was fan service, but it's like in Shadow Generations.
Wait,
it's like,
what did you mean earlier when you said Sonic remembers the events of Sonic 06?
There's I can't remember where it was. There's like a scan from somewhere, where like Sonic does remember the events of 06. But I mean, regardless,
even though there's no real evidence supporting that.
Well, I mean, there is evidence supporting it now. It's like because of
that day is cool.
Sonic says he finds the stages familiar, like, you know, and so that could also be Crisis City.
Oh yeah. Team Sonic Racing. Yeah. Axiom said. In Team Sonic Racing, he references like Crisis City or some shit. Or he references his fight with Silver or something.
I highly doubt Team Sonic Racing should be freaking canon to the Sonic verse.
It is canon. It's literally just a racing game.
It's a shitty racing game. There's
well, I mean, Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games is considered canon to the Mario games. So it's like.
Yeah, just because something's shitty, that doesn't mean it doesn't exist in the lore.
Timelines do not equal universes. It's just referring to the sequence of events that—
I swear to God, these fucking games are so
Wait, what did you say?
Well, again,
Wait,
Banker,
what did
if
you
it's
say?
such a problem, then leave. Like, I can't really. There's not much I can do about it. I didn't make the fucking games.
Wait, what did he say? What did he say?
I don't even know.
Timelines aren't
Solaris without
universes? What?
super form or the others in super forms. And all the events of Sonic06 wrote itself out of canon, so it might not even count here. And lastly, just throwing this out here, timelines do not equal universes.
I mean, they do.
They do.
It's just referring to the sequence of events that led up to the—
I mean, even if you want to say that that's not the case, it's like fucking what's-his-face. It was stated that he can just consume dimensions for lunch. It's like...
Eggman, that was Eggman.
And it's also
Eggman literally...
It's also stated by Eggman that, like, Solaris would just keep consuming time until time itself just collapses. It's like, if that's not a universal feat, then I don't know what is.
Yeah, and again, that was base Solaris. That wasn't even the angel form.
Yeah. Meanwhile, you have the Time Eater, where it's like, yeah, he can just cause fucking space-time to collapse.
And he did. He caused space-time to collapse.
Yeah, it's like they literally had to fly to the end of existence to fight the Time Eater. Just kind of crazy.
Yeah, they even said so in like the Supersonic fight, where to beat Time Eater, they would have to like get him all the way to the end of time itself. Like,
yeah, it is what it is. But anyways,
I don't really understand what's going on. What are they comparing here?
He's basically just trying to debunk Ty record, but like his reasoning is pretty flimsy. Like, he unironically tried arguing that a character losing invincibility doesn't make them weaker. I'm like, how the hell does that make sense?
Yeah, and even then, invincibility can just refer to power. It doesn't always have to refer to durability.
Yeah, so you were invincible and now you're not invincible, but somehow you're not weaker. It's like, that makes sense.
And even if Dementio didn't get weaker, they still got stronger. By the pure hearts.
Hear me out. MCU Ultron's actor could be a perfect Neo Metal Sonic. Probably.
They're all in the same person.
You have to give him a robotic voice, though.
And don't bring up how—
I mean, they gave Ultron a robotic voice and it worked pretty well.
Mario and Paper Mario are different. I'll get to that right
now. Is it me or is this video really fucking quiet?
Now, moving on,
You're not wrong. Do you have your volume put up?
Yeah, max volume.
Miyamoto's confirmation that every Mario is the same is an author fallacy.
Yeah, you're right. It is pretty fucking quiet.
Now, in my original video, I said that every Mario isn't
like properly having to focus in order to hear
the same Mario.
I might even turn on subtitles, to be honest.
And he shows the creator saying that he is the same Mario.
I'm not sure that's a good idea because the
YouTube
YouTube subtitles
that the Mario
really don't work very well.
This is what happens when you read too much into these games. I mean, if you're gonna do it properly.
64 isn't the same one in Galaxy is entirely, completely, and utterly wrong when the creator of Mario, Miyamoto, said this, or agreed to this question.
So there are multiple links, but is it always the same Mario?
This is what's called an author fallacy.
The argument for each Mario being different not only makes no sense since he's not specifying which one he's using for the debate,
but
I mean, that's a little ironic coming from you, where you're compositing like Paper Mario and the normal Mario.
It's kind of weird. He's saying that every Mario is the same Mario when the Paper Mario games outright show Paper Mario and normal Mario are vastly different characters.
Yeah.
I never played Paper Mario.
A character not being able to take fall damage or swim forever underwater doesn't make it a completely different incarnation, it's just the gameplay mechanics being different. I mean, you're not wrong, but it's like, obviously you have, Paper Mario, where they just blatantly show different Marios.
Gameplay mechanics that fit an in-game incentive but don't make the Mario.
You honestly can't scale Paper Mario to normal Mario.
Yeah, but anyways.
Almost every single Mario in the games are the same one, and there's proof connecting them. King Wasp returned from Super Mario 64 to Super Mario Galaxy, meaning there was a return to be had, making him both the same King Womp and Mario in those games.
It's like, I don't even think the issue is like Super Mario 64 and like, fucking Galaxy. It's like, yeah, it's probably the same guy. I think the issue is like Paper Mario.
Wait, is he trying to say...
He's trying to debunk that idea because of, like, 64 and stuff, but it's like, that's not even the fucking argument.
64 itself is very inconsistent with its storytelling.
Before Mario gets sent to Lake Lapcat.
When you say 64, you mean the Mario 64?
Yeah, Mario 64.
Yeah, 64.
And there
we just
zero
call it
confirmation
64
that they
to,
take place in different canons. The only one that is
Alright.
different would be the one from Mario plus Rabbids, because the creator said it's more of an alternate world that's not connected to the mainline games.
So would Paper Mario. Paper Mario's also
that's the thing. It's like, if... See, this is the thing. It's like, he's saying that, like, every Mario is the same, but then he shows evidence acknowledging that not every Mario is the same. It's like...
Like, what the fuck is this backwards logic? It's like he's purposely...
Literally everything he says, he contradicts himself. He's like, oh, Mario survives the black hole, but also he doesn't, but also he does. It's like, fucking make your mind up.
Yeah, like, it's even in the... It's even stated in the Mario Galaxy guides that he did not survive that black hole. Like, Rosalia saved us.
There are references to the mainline or spin-off games in Mario plus Rabbids games. And Mario and Paper Mario are the same. Paper Jam didn't retcon.
No, they're not.
They literally show different versions of the same guy.
Paper Jam has so many inconsistencies for Paper Mario to the point where he has no real connection to
Okay, so Paper Mario's inconsistent. Why is it reliable?
And Paper Jam happens
Yeah, like, why is it being relied upon?
the world being summoned by a magic book, which never had confirmation to be how the games took place originally in Paper Mario. In actuality, the paper can be chalked up to an aesthetic or a form, which both have confirmation since Paper Mario stories could be stories illustrated with paper.
No, it's not an aesthetic. Paper Mario is literally made of paper. He can die to scissors.
Yeah.
And there has been some confirmation that Paper Mario is a form, but the former argument...
Yeah. He's trying to say Paper Mario isn't actually paper.
Mario Return, like, Time Passage...
Yeah. He's literally trying to say Paper Mario isn't actually made of paper. He's just an aesthetic when the games literally show Mario...
Yeah, it's like, even now, he, like, shows evidence saying that, yeah, they just made of paper.
Is most likely completely different from the Paper Mario games. And even then, the Star Spirits cameo better furthers my argument.
Doesn't that kind of fall into the mechanic of gameplay over canon, or is that like a cutscene in the game?
Well,
I'm actually asking because I don't know shit about Paper Mario.
I don't know what the fuck he's saying. Like, he's so contradictive. Like, it's hard to make it out.
Even he knows his original argument was wrong. Moving on, Ty claims this.
But like, the funny thing is that, like, who agrees that Adventure 2 is the most glazed Sonic game? Yes. But like, the funny thing is that, like, even if you say fucking Paper Mario's canon, it's like, okay, congrats, well done. Mario is, like, comparable to, like, the mid tiers of the Sonic verse. So it's like Solaris is, because like Solaris isn't even that impressive anymore. Like, we just have way more impressive characters.
Like, he wasn't impressive since Generations. Since Generations, he was never impressive.
Strength overall.
But like, even in Secret Rings, you have characters like the Eraser Jin, who was stated to be capable of consuming entire, like, he's like, every single one of the Arabian Nights stories was like its own universe.
Which are all stated to be infinite, by the way.
Yeah, and it's like, base Sonic could beat him. You then have, like, have Dark Spine, who I'm assuming is weaker than Super Sonic. It's like, he beat, he beat Eraser Jin when he had, like, all of the stories.
You wanna know what's funny, actually? There's actually a guide for, the Night of the Wind that actually says Sonic had the secret rings during the events of Night of the Wind, but he just didn't use them because they weren't enough.
And Sonic
I don't know how I feel about that.
Yeah, I know.
I feel like that's bullshit, 'cause, like, I think in Secret Rings, they literally say, yeah, without the secret rings, like, the worlds are fucked or something.
Can I just say something really quick? I just find it hilarious that a character like freaking Solaris is now considered a mid-tier character in freaking the Sonic universe now.
I would argue he's low tier.
But it's like, we've just had so much... Well, this is the thing. It's like what I was talking about with you the other day about, like, the power creep within a series. It's like, someone who's insanely powerful, like, at one point, it's like they just get outclassed by stuff. But it's like, to give a good example, it's like, using the Superman films for an example, it's like, in Man of Steel, like, General Zod was, like, the most powerful character he had faced up until in his life at that point. But it's like, then in the sequels, it's like, you have Batman, who was, obviously he had kryptonite, but, like, regardless, you had Batman, you had Doomsday, who literally killed him. In Snyder Cut, you had Steppenwolf, and you also had Doomsday. You also have characters like Black Adam and Dr. Fate and all these other characters. So it's like, all of a sudden, when you factor...
Doomsday was in Justice League?
Doomsday was in Batman vs. Superman. But,
Oh,
But the point I'm making is that, like, just because, like, General Zod was, like, the most powerful villain at one point, it's like, now we have, like, 6 or 7 different characters who are way more powerful. So it's like, that's what I mean by the power creep in a series. And it's like, Sonic is no different, because you have characters like, the Eraser Jin, even Melina, the Dark Queen. You have the Time Eater, Infinite, all 4 Titans, Supersonic 2, the end. It's like all of a sudden, like Solaris isn't really that impressive. I feel like the reason
I think Infinite is a little debatable because of his intelligence. Yeah, I see your point there.
I feel like the reason why Solaris gets overhyped is because of his like hacks, where it's like he exists in the past, present, and future, but it's like, you know, it doesn't mean he wins a fight. It just means he like.
Yeah. I would think he's overhyped mainly because Sonic06 was like one of the most serious Sonic games.
Yeah. Can you explain to me how the Titans outclass Solaris? It's because they were built to take on the End, and the End is like the most powerful character in the verse. So it's
currently the most powerful character in the verse.
Yeah, currently.
Look for a few Sonic games, see that whole stuff.
If someone surpasses the End, I think that would be like a crazy feat, to be honest, because the End is implied to be goated. Hey, Sophie, it's good to have you back, sweetheart.
Anything's possible in fiction.
I mean, yeah, it's possible, but like it would be crazy.
Like even Sonic surpassed the End with Starfall Supersonic. Even he surpassed it.
Kinda, maybe. Yeah,
he one-shotted it.
Well, yeah, but it's like he did have like a lot of prep time going into that fight.
But that's what I mean. Like a fully powered Starfall Supersonic did surpass the End because he did one-shot it, like no difficulty.
I feel like we just need to wait until Frontiers 2 to see like whether it was an avatar of the End or whether like it was actually the End.
Well, no, the End said that Supreme was its avatar, but didn't.
Well, no, but it could have still been an avatar, like the moon sort of thing.
Like an avatar of an avatar.
Yeah, it's like Darkseid. He just has so many fucking avatars. Work sucks.
I will say, I think the End.
I wouldn't doubt it. Because the End said no matter how many times you destroy it, it'll always come back. So you could be right there.
I do think... One thing I was just kind of saying that I think while the End is powerful in lore, his gameplay is probably the worst because it's a stupid bullet hell gameplay.
Yeah.
Well, the gameplay's dog shit.
Work sucks, gotta go take a bath. No, it's fine. You go for it.
Understanding the impact of how hard he hits isn't as great as Mario's. And by your logic, Mario's
I'm gonna say, we need something different to talk about, because we've talked about this for fucking ages.
Stands the force he would need to use to ground pound meteorites back at Grand Star Bowser in Mario Galaxy 2. But Sonic doesn't regularly use speed to force on shorter or non-boss enemies.
Am I missing something here? Sonic does usually use speed to force attacks on non-boss or smaller enemies.
I mean no disrespect with this, but you are definitely missing something here, dude. I originally meant it as in Sonic doesn't go and throw all of his speed into every attack. Sonic spends...
I mean, Mario doesn't put all of his strength into every attack. It's like, who cares?
Like Mario doesn't put all of his strength into his fucking ass cheeks and he's ground pounding that meteor.
Also, why is he so fucking quiet?
That Mario and Sonic wouldn't go all
yeah, I was about to ask that question. Why is this video so freaking quiet?
Like, I can't hear.
My volume's all the way up and I...
His head is up Mario's ass, I can't hear him. Mario's not even beating Sonic in Smash Bros. He saved all of the Nintendo characters in Brawl. I mean, yeah, Brawl's not canon, but like, yeah, you're not wrong. Motherfucker just came in and motherfucker just came in and saved everyone.
Text there.
Actually, bring up that brawl statement. That actually is consistent because they did state in the in Speedopedia or something like that Sonic was required to beat the Smash Bros. Like the entire cast would have lost if Sonic wasn't there to help.
I mean, I feel like that's a no-brainer. It's like fucking what's his face like one-shot them all, and then Sonic came
was gonna one-shot everyone, but then Sonic fucking no-diffed them.
I don't know if he no-diffed him, but he destroyed his wings pretty easily.
I'm being.
I know what you mean. I know what you mean. Yeah.
So what good are
also?
Was Sonic introduced in Smash Bros. Brawl? Is when he was introduced?
I think I think that was the first. Yeah, because Sonic
was the first time he was introduced, and his introduction was literally beating the main boss's ass.
Yeah, Sonic. It was almost like a Deus Ex Machina. It's like all of the characters were assembled for the final boss, The final boss one-shot them all, and then Sonic came in and was just like, nah, fam. I don't know.
What?
That was base Sonic, by the way. That wasn't even Super Sonic.
Not gonna lie, I was a moron when I was a kid. Like, when I fought Taboo, I was like, oh, I think I have to pick Sonic.
You didn't have to pick him, but the Encyclopedia.
Yeah, well, I was a kid and I didn't know any different. I was like, oh shit, well, Sonic's shown to be this powerful, I guess I have to pick him. Meanwhile, Sonic is very hard to use in Brawl.
Also, on that statement of the Encyclopedia, I think it's called, when they said Sonic was required to beat the Smash Bros. Bosses, that wasn't only referring to Taboo, that was referring to, like, the World of Light, that Sonic was required to beat that as well.
I mean, regardless, it's like, it could very well be not canon, but like, it's just something fun. I feel like the reason I bring up Smash Bros. Is just because Death Battle's original video, it's like, they said Super Sonic was speed of light just because of a Smash Bros. Trophy. It's like, yeah, Smash Bros. Isn't canon. It's like, that's bullshit.
And even in the Smash Bros. Trophy, like, that's inaccurate to even Smash Bros. Because we literally see Sonic. He was able to outrun those light beams, but he really slowed down for Pikachu.
Yeah, anyways, let's get going.
The speed to force attacks if Mario could do a little
Can barely fucking hear you.
Before you ask, yes, Mario can dodge Sonic's speed. Trust me, I'll get to that.
Oh, you're gonna. Oh, Mario can dodge his speed. I want to get to the speed section because, like, bro, Sonic and speed, like, they mix like so well when it comes to me.
Moving on, Ty calls me out
I really feel like when it comes to speed, that's like the most.
Bringing it up against him.
One of the things I feel like a lot of people get wrong there because
I'd have to ask why he
in your words, you say that Sonic is so fast, he basically breaks the speed equation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He wouldn't count at the beginning of his original video in the first place.
That's just infinite speed, my guy.
Also, it was more so directed for those who use it unironically, and I could my guy. Anyways, move on to something.
Yeah, well, in that case, then I don't see how anyone can even catch.
If they scale to him in speed, they can tag him. So I feel like that's fair.
Yeah, like, you do realize that just because someone has infinite speed, that doesn't mean they're faster than someone else who also has infinite speed. Like for example,
it's hard to take that seriously when you hear a character that can break the speed equation.
But it's like
infinite. So wait.
Well, that's
if he has infinite speed, then no one can freaking catch him.
Well, it's like, to put it into context, it's like literally everyone in the Justice League can break the speed equation. Like, to give an example.
But Flash is faster than all of them still.
Yeah, and like Flash is still faster than all of them. It's like, to give an example, it's like, just fiction is crazy impressive.
Yeah, fiction can break the boundaries of physics, like, entirely.
Yeah, it's like that's a good example. It's like, yeah, like literally every Justice League member breaks the speed equation. It's ridiculous.
But just because they do that doesn't mean they're matching Flash. I guess it's not.
Why didn't he swim away? He had the chance. It's because they're not the same Mario. It's obvious. If not, did he get weaker?
I mean, technically he did get weaker because he lost the Luma, but like...
If you're thinking from a technical turn,
let's like...
Yes, but...
Let's like, the funny thing, even Batman's probably the one exception, but it's like, even then, Batman has some bullshit feats.
I don't know, because in the comics, Batman did react.
It's not relevant, let's not get sidetracked, but like... The point is that, like, even Batman has bullshit feats where he just does stuff way above his pay grade every now and then.
That type of claim, again, makes me question if Ty is serious about claiming he's not biased.
I mean, the funny thing is that you could argue that it was an amped Mario that didn't escape the black hole.
Yeah, and you cannot only argue...
Because he had the Luma's power at the time.
Yeah, and you can... It's not even an argument, it's like straight up fact that Mario Galaxy... actually states that Mario's powers are just from the Luma.
Keep in mind, just because it's fiction doesn't excuse the lack of logic. I think when you have characters like Sonic that break logic just by existing, I think it's fair.
Like, just because it's fiction doesn't mean it negates logic. Yes, it does. Fiction is literally beyond logic.
Because it's like, even humans in fiction, it's like they can get shot and walk it off. It's like, that's relatively tame for fiction standards, but like, it's still bullshit.
Batman and Arkham Knight got shot in the fucking chest straight to his lungs, and he just walked that shit off.
Yeah, it's like...
Wait, when did that happen?
When Red Hood like stepped on him and just shot him through his chest, and it was stated that that bullet went straight through his armor. Because he found the weak spot.
But yeah, anyways.
Mario never got weaker. In the end of
Sorry,
his
we keep
original
getting off track.
Mario dying to a black hole and Mario
No, Mario did get weaker because he lost the Luma.
Galaxy gameplay, so I just
Wow.
He actually did get weaker,
then
actually.
he brings up
Well, no. He didn't get weaker. He went back to his base stats because he was amped for the entire adventure.
Well, wouldn't that in a technical sense be getting weaker if you lose
Well,
that
no,
amp
but
and
I mean, let's
your
not.
base state?
Well, no. The point is that Mario, even with a power boost, he couldn't escape the black hole. So it's like,
yeah,
that's the point I'm making.
he didn't escape that.
and he didn't tank it. I don't know why the fuck does every Mario fan say
Unlike the
that
one in
Bowser or
Party
Mario
where he had time to
they
get
never
ready
did.
and he had a destination to go to.
I mean, Bowser technically did, but like he needed to get saved.
I mean, it's not even then because the guides state that he narrowly avoided getting killed by the black hole, meaning he didn't tank it. He just didn't fall in. He got saved.
I mean, regardless, it still fucked him up because he was the only one
You could say
knocked out.
you could say he tanked the supernova. You could say he tanked the supernova, but like the black hole itself, the guide literally states no, he did not tank it. He almost died, but he just was
None of that
saved
was
before he
provided
fell
for
in.
the one at the end of Galaxy that was destroying the universe, as indicated by the guides and the game.
Funnily enough, the guide literally state that Bowser did not tank it. He almost died because he almost fell in.
This is far greater than any black hole Sonic ever has faced. And Sonic didn't escape the hyper...
Yeah, Infernal, we're not lowballing Sonic to light speed. We know he's faster.
Go on energy
Yeah,
black hole
don't
because
worry.
it was too
Like
much
innumerably faster.
at the moment. Yep, when the same applies to Mario, he's gonna downplay him.
Well, yeah, because Mario was amped, Sonic was debatably, like, not at his... Like, you could argue that Sonic was tired because he had just fought, like, Eggman's strongest machine.
And plus, in the opening of that cutscene, we see Sonic getting off the floor, implying that he just took a moment to catch his breath.
I'd also point out as well that Sonic wasn't, like... Sonic wasn't taking it seriously, because, like, he literally took one look at the black hole and face-palmed. So it's like, Sonic, like, wasn't, like...
Face-palmed, and he wasn't boosting afterwards, which we know is a canonical ability he has.
Yeah, he just face-palms at the black hole and goes, "Ugh, guess this won't end well."
People say Sonic's boosting is a game mechanic when it's not, and that's an actual canonical ability he has, and he didn't boost away from the black hole.
Rift, what Sonic line actually stood out to you? If you can't answer, it's fine. What you see is what you get. Just a guy who loves adventure. I'm Sonic the Hedgehog.
Personally, one of my favorite lines is the one he says against Solaris when he was Super Sonic, like, you know, the present day.
Yeah, that one. I feel like Jason Griffith lines I like purely because I can do Jason Griffith impressions really well. I think my favorite line for Jason Griffith's Sonic is like, "Well, this is new. Showing remorse, Eggman? If you played nice, I wouldn't have to break all your toys."
Why is that actually good Jason impression? What the fuck?
I love Sonic Unleashed. I've memorized all the lines.
Really?
Fair enough.
And I didn't mention the one in
It has
Shuffle
to be.
because it's
You're too slow.
I can't hear this bastard.
no actual
So low.
impact on anyone, unlike all the other black holes I just mentioned. And Sonic being tired before trying to outrun the black hole in Sonic Colors proves his stamina isn't unlimited to others who bring that up.
I mean, regardless, like, the fucking, like... I feel like regardless, it's a false equivalency, because it's like, okay, you have an amped, excuse me, yep,
Mario
sorry, you have like an amped Mario going against Bowser, and then, like, amped Mario couldn't escape the black hole. Meanwhile, you have base Sonic going against Eggman's mech, and then base Sonic, like, did outrun the black hole briefly, but it's like that black hole was like a supersonic tier threat because of the Hyper-Gon energy.
And plus, Sonic wasn't boosting.
And he still survives it as well. It's like
we literally see in the opening cutscene of that black hole, Sonic was getting up off the floor, implying that he was exhausted and was taking his breath.
Yeah, it's like the black hole knocked him out, but it was like it didn't knock him out like for long. Like he was on his feet.
The fact that he got in that black hole and survived is impressive alone.
Yep.
Like even with the help of the Wisp, him surviving that point blank is just.
But like regardless, he wasn't amped by the Wisps. Like it's important to bring up. Like he just got saved by them. Kind of like how Mario was saved by the Lumas.
And also, the people who don't know how strong that black hole is.
What's up, Bunko?
In the DS version of Sonic Colors, that black hole is made by Hyper Go-On energy, which is literally stated to be like equal to the Chaos Emeralds.
Yep, go on, Bunko.
Hey, I was just gonna say that I have to head off for now, but before I go, I need to remind you of something.
Yep, go on.
Our separate Raydao has finally been released.
Yes. We can do that tonight.
Oh, thank you.
Yep, I'll be sure to be on after work tonight.
Monster Hunter Wild's got
then.
an update. I'm gonna jump on that shit. We're gonna see if my tank build can endure the new monster. Bro, my tank.
Hopefully it does.
I fucking love using a shield in Monster Hunter. Like, you just literally put up your shield and just like, yeah, come at me.
I saw
well, in any case,
and something
Yes.
else. I can't remember.
Mother Wisp
Alright,
takes
well, in
place
any
before
case,
or after the final boss. I think it takes place after. Yeah, it takes place like after, because Sonic has the Chaos Emeralds at that point.
Later on, Ty argues this.
But yeah, in any case, I'll see you later tonight then, Riff.
Yeah, take care, dude. But yeah, it's good to have you guys here, anyways.
Galaxy, and that's what the story was telling you. The whole time you're getting the power stars so you can prevent the galaxy from collapsing.
While yes, they were purifying the galaxy, and one could argue it wasn't reset, Mario still tanked the initial impact of that.
Why is the overrated hate on Sonic Forces? Because Forces is dog shit.
Wait, what did he say? Go back. He's so fucking quiet.
Yeah, he's so quiet. He's basically, hold on.
Supernova. Rosalina didn't save Bowser, and he tanked it since he was on top of where the black hole started.
She actually did.
And you could scale Mario's durability to Bowser's given what they can both survive and walk off.
I mean, regardless, Mario was still amped when he went against base Bowser.
Actually, if you could Rift, look in general chat and you can see the guide. If you can, try to show the guide. Just like directly debunk that.
In general chat, hold on.
Yeah, in general chat. I can repost it for you here.
Yeah, repost it, please.
Him saying Bowser and Mario tanked the blast is literally not true. Like, it was literally confirmed in the guide that.
Have you reposted it?
I'm reposting it right now. Hold on. Why is my fucking Discord fucking running? So many people joined. It buried my scan. Holy shit.
Yeah, we'll come back to it in a sec.
It wasn't stated to shield Mario more than Peach, unless she wanted to talk with him, which would be somewhat reasonable. But he still tanked being sucked in immediately, unlike everything else. So it was a mix of his durability and him tanking being pulled apart from a universe-ending black hole in Mario Galaxy.
I hate how quiet he is.
This more impressive than
Like, I miss his, I miss his 5-year-old temper tantrum anger. Like, at the very least, he was loud.
Yeah, it's like fucking... Like he's trying to be quiet so his parents don't hear him getting mad about Mario.
Yeah, I miss when he was, like, mad. Oh, that was awesome.
Yeah, we need that Hulk rage back, dude.
Alright.
And it's all thanks to you. Thank you, Mario.
Anyways, moving on to
Alright, I got the scan.
Mario doesn't need.
Alright.
Here. If you look at this scan right here, it actually directly states that Peach and Mario.
Holy shit, that is blurry. Where are we looking?
Yeah, this scan's very old.
Bowser is left behind as Mario and Peach escape. He casts a pathetic... Fuck does that say?
Here, I can get a more... If you want, I can get a more clear...
He casts a pathetic something against the pulsing materials of his failed reactor. He already sinks into the... Yeah, I can't read that. I'm sorry.
I'll get a more clear one. You can continue the video. I'll go.
Yeah, I can't read that.
Need to stack power-ups when he can just cycle between them. And when are you gonna wake up?
Yes, he's angry again. Yes.
Realize Mario could just give himself an.
Is this a debate of why Mario can solo Sonic? No, it's the opposite. Like, I think Sonic can solo Mario. Basically, Tyrecord and Josiah, they had like a back and forth. Josiah thinks Mario can beat Sonic, and Tyrecord says Sonic can beat Mario. I personally think Sonic can beat Mario, to be honest.
Power-up combo. Something like the Giga Cat Bell or the Red Star or the Golden Flower, and then he could make himself invincible with the Superstar or the Rainbow Star, and then clone himself with the Double Cherry so he can outnumber Sonic and not lose any of his power-ups. Now, a lot of you are probably saying, well, the time limit will just run out. But Mario has a remedy for that in the form of his Mario and Luigi RPG item, the Bottomless Gloves, which would let him endlessly reapply his power-up without physically taking it out.
So again,
I think I have a more clear version of the
I think the issue with that is you're under the assumption that his power-ups can do shit to Supersonic. Okay, let me read the scan. If you guys want me to, if you guys want to see it, it's in the server.
I could try reading it. I could try reading out for you.
No,
for me,
it's all
it
good.
looks fine.
Yeah, I can read it. Bowser is left behind as Mario and Peach escape. He casts a pathetic shadow against the pulsing materials of his failed reactor. He slowly sinks into the lava, cursing Mario as the reactor finally explodes. Mario and Peach manage to escape Bowser's immediate fate, but the reactor's force is too strong. Fortunately, Rosalina has the power to shield them from the blast that threatens the very fabric of the universe. In Rosalina's calming presence, Mario learns that the universe holds many mysteries about the great cycle of life, birth, death, and rebirth. Change is the only constant in the cosmos. Bowser tried to bend the force to his will, and in the end he paid the price. Rosalina sends Mario into the bright light, and the universe displays its awesome power. When Mario awakens, he is lying in a grassy field in the Mushroom Kingdom. A butterfly flies around his face. He opens his eyes to see Princess Peach and all of the Toads in the kingdom. The castle is back in the original place. Even Bowser is there, shaken by his narrow escape from a horrible fate. Mario smiles at his friends and casts his eyes to the kingdom, to the heavens, welcoming new life into existence. Somehow far from the Mushroom Kingdom, a young galaxy with its own stories yet to be told is shining brightly, and maybe one day Mario will get to see it. Yeah, so it's like, even in that scan, it's like Bowser didn't tank the black hole at all. It's like he survived the star going supernova, but not the black hole.
So you can scale the supernova, but you can't scale the black hole.
And regardless, it confirms that Rosalina protected Mario and likely protected Peach and Bowser and shit as well. So,
well,
if anything, it's like a really fucking good feat for Rosalina, but it's like it's not a good feat for the other characters.
Mario.
I mean, Rosalina has always been shown to be like a cosmic being. So
yeah, like Rosalina versus Sage could actually be a pretty interesting fight. It's like
it could be
like
it would be interesting.
You have like the top tier women of like the respective verse.
It would have been interesting if Rosalina had any scaling to Sonic, but unfortunately, even she doesn't scale.
Sage scales to Sonic, doesn't she?
No, I said Rosalina.
Oh, sorry. I thought you said Sage. My bad.
Yeah.
He's not talking about one specific Mario. There's Marios from different dimensions, and it's just not gonna work.
He didn't even debunk my power-up.
Hey Rift, Spider-Man games or Sonic games, which do you prefer? There's good and bad ones. Guess Sonic? Maybe.
I won't lie.
That's annoying, actually.
Yeah, Spider-Man 2, I will say this, I personally think it was a bit overhyped.
It's like, I think Spider-Man 2 was great. I think Spider-Man Remastered's peak. Miles Morales was pretty good. PS2 Spider-Man 2 is the funniest thing. Oh my good god. Literally, we need... right, we need a... just completely off topic. You know what, I won't show it yet. I'll show you guys in a bit if we have time. Bro, Spider-Man 2 on the PS2 is the funniest fucking game. We are... but anyways, yeah, they're both really good, but...
He just reused his incorrect Comp Mario argument that even he's coming out with a video indirectly claiming that it's wrong, so Ninger got one from his inventory or bottomless gloves item. Ty then states this about Sonic being able to make a black hole.
The violet void wisp that Sonic uses in Sonic Colors. It stated to warp space and time, and you know what else warps space and time? A black hole. If Supersonic is massively stronger than this, do you think Supersonic can do a black hole? Move fast enough to make one?
While Supersonic is stronger and faster than the black hole wisp, Sonic doesn't have that wisp's abilities just because he's stronger than it. And he's
I mean, why is creating a black hole, like, even relevant? It's like, what's so... it's like... I just don't understand what's so, like, significant about this.
I don't get it either, because it actually is implied Sonic is stronger than the Wisp individually.
It's like, it's so specific of a thing. It would be like if someone said, oh, can Sonic take a shit whilst upside down? No, well, Mario wins. It's like, it's so specific and not relevant to anything.
Yeah. And plus, it doesn't even make sense, because, again, it is shown that it is shown that Sonic is stronger and faster than the Wisps individually. Like, individually, he's more powerful than them.
But it's like, even so, it's like he can use multiple wisps at once. It's like, I just don't understand why he's so hyper-fixated on this black hole stuff.
Never been shown to make a black hole.
Yeah, like, these guys are normies who think black holes are impressive. Yeah, it's like, black holes really aren't that impressive in the grand scheme of these characters. It's like, even Queso would beat a black hole. If you know that reference, you know.
That was some fucking shade.
And we know someone else who would beat a black hole, of course.
Alright then. Fair enough.
Obviously, this chap would be able to beat He's having a difficult time staying in this plane of reality at the moment. He's kind of like half here, half out. But yeah, he would also beat black holes.
Then, the black hole wisp is incredibly weak when you look at it, and nowhere near on par with real ones. And even
well, it's literally stronger than real ones, based on information within the game.
It's as strong as Hypersonic, what?
With the same impact as the
I mean, it's not as strong as Supersonic, but it's like a Supersonic, like, threat, because of the Mother Wisp.
Not as strong, I'll give you that.
Yeah, because Supersonic beat the Mother Wisp, but, like, the fact that it required Supersonic at all, like, it's crazy.
In the Mario Galaxy. Ty's really gonna make some silly claim like that and then quote-unquote clown on me with his shorts?
It's also pretty crazy when you think about it, because it's like, even individual wisps can, like, give Sonic a power boost. So it's like, if it took, like, millions of the fucking things to neutralize that black hole, it's like, it's crazy.
Version video, very cool of him. I'm joking, of course.
So it's like, technically, you could... No, actually. I was about to say you could argue that, like, individual wisps are above Sonic, but no, that's not how it works.
Anywho, moving on.
Silly me.
Dark Gaia's energy to rip.
Sonic outright strengths, they're almost...
It's almost like a jump scare, like when we go from his quiet-ass audio to, like, Tyrecord's normal audio. Like, I literally felt like I got jump scared.
It's like a FNAF jump scare and shit.
Riff, do you think Sonic Team can do great things if given time? I think they can. I just wish they stopped cutting corners with remasters. I hope we get, like, original content. I hope we get, like...
Sonic Team quite literally confirms all the time shit goes wrong because Sega doesn't give them time. That's the only reason.
It's crazy to think about that Sonic Colors was, like, the last Sonic game that had, like, completely original content. And that was, like, 15 years ago. It's like, they have made great games in the past. It's like, they just need time, resources, and passion. It's like, if they have all of those things, who knows? Maybe we could get a fantastic Sonic game that dethrones Unleashed, Generations,
give them the same treatment as Nintendo, and you'd be able to make really good shit.
Yeah, literally. It's like they didn't... It's like Sonic was a rival to Mario for good reason. It's because he had a lot of... It's like the same issue with Crash Bandicoot. It's like he's just become phased out now because of... Excuse me. Because of... I mean, he's had, like, a revival in recent years, but it's like Crash Bandicoot just went nosedived.
Rip the Chaos Emeralds out of...
He used to be a rival for Mario and Sonic.
Yeah, he used to be a rival as well, but it's like... Crash Bandicoot got a resurgence, and Sonic is kind of having a resurgence at the moment, with, like, Frontiers and the movies and shit. It's like... They could do great things.
Sonic.
Whether they do or not is a different matter.
That Dark Gaia's powers are a direct weakness to Sonic's. He represents a force of darkness and negativity.
Oh, by the way, I actually want to comment on this. So you remember how they stated the Chaos Emeralds were drained? So
yeah.
It actually is stated in a guide that the Chaos Emeralds weren't drained; they were just corrupted by Dark Gaia reversing the polarity and corrupting them with their own negative chaos energy.
I mean, maybe. Hold on. Bankai, thank you for the $2. Radar, Arch-Tempered Radar release time is April 29th. Yeah, it's literally today. Right? I think. Yeah, but anyways.
That opposes Sonic's innate power and positivity. Dark Gaia is awakened and its powers is harnessed by Dr. Eggman. It emits a corrupting influence that affects Sonic and diminishes his abilities.
Yeah, this is the thing that I do disagree with him on. I think that Dark Gaia doesn't affect Sonic at all. Like, they literally say it word for word in the game.
It depends what you mean by affect.
Well, it doesn't... He's arguing that, like... Dark Gaia corrupts Sonic. It's like, that's not true. We see that that's not true.
It corrupted the Chaos Emeralds according to guides, but it didn't corrupt Sonic.
Well, no, but like, it's literally stated by like Chip or like Gaia. He's like, yeah, I didn't do anything. You're the reason you haven't lost yourself. But
Gaia is a malevolent creature that embodies the destruction.
Then yeah,
it's kind of crazy. Like, yeah, I think Dark Gaia is pretty underrated when it comes to power.
That actually is impressive because Dark Gaia is straight up shown to have mind control.
Yeah.
Seeks to bring chaos and darkness to the world. Why do you think Sonic turned into a werehog?
I was unaware of the emeralds being drained by Dark Gaia, so I appreciate him for enlightening me. But this
that's all that's stated in the guide. They weren't drained. Dark Gaia just corrupted them.
And even then, Super Sonic can be hit out of.
Is that true? I feel like the game contradicts that.
I can get the guide for you if you want, but it was stated in the guide that what happened to the emeralds, they weren't drained exactly. They were just reversed the polarity from Dark Gaia, and Dark Gaia just kind of used their own negative chaos energy against them.
So why does Professor Pickle say then that like the chaos energy will heat the chaos emeralds will restore the planet, and then the planet's energy will restore the emeralds? Like, why is that?
Well, that could just refer to them ridding the corruption. Doesn't mean they were.
Well, actually, the funny thing about that though is he says the chaos emeralds will restore the. No, he says the planet's power will restore the emeralds, and then.
Yeah, that could just refer to getting rid of the corruption. Restore doesn't mean like they get their power back. It just means like you can get rid of the problem.
I mean, I guess, but.
The form with a hard enough hit.
Like for example, if Flash gets a blocker that blocks the Speed Force, that doesn't mean. Speed Force ran out of energy. It would just mean,
Gaming Riff, could you do a Mario vs Sonic video? You want me to make my own Mario vs Sonic video? I could actually do that, to be fair. Like, if you guys... It
will be a very short video, I will tell you that.
No. Like, if you guys genuinely want me to do that, I need your help for scans, because, like, I don't really know shit about Mario.
I can actually provide for that.
Like, if you guys... I'll create, like, a section of the Discord server where you guys can send me scans. It's like, yeah, I'll do my own Mario vs Sonic.
Yeah, you can make a chat called scans for videos, so they can give you scans.
Yeah, something like that. Like, yeah, I'll do my own Mario vs Sonic. By all means.
3 and the Frontiers cutscenes where the Titans shoot lasers to hit him out of super form and separate the Chaos Emeralds. And Mario's hacks can allow him to rid of the Emeralds. As to quote a wise someone I know, Mario has many ways to counter Chaos Emeralds hacks.
I mean, bringing up Frontiers is a little stupid because it's like I feel as though the ancients would have
directly stated that the ancients know more about the Chaos Emeralds than Sonic himself, so that's not really a fair comparison.
Well, yeah, what I was gonna say was I feel like because the Chaos Emeralds were like essential to the ancients and like their society, so I feel like they would have created weapons that can counter the emeralds, like if they fell into the wrong hands, for example.
Yeah. That doesn't mean like anything can just knock out Super Sonic. No, it's like very specific conditions.
And it's like, to put it into context as well, it's like, okay, those guns knocked out Super Sonic, but Giganto didn't. And Giganto was built to take on the end. So it's like, yeah, you could argue that those guns were specifically made for Chaos Emerald tier characters. Or to counter the Chaos Emeralds.
It's like Eggman's machinery, where it's specifically created.
It focuses on the emeralds. I think that's fair.
The sun that really wouldn't do much since he can fight in 3 suns and with the 1-up gloves and gun.
It's not even a hard concept to understand because it's like, okay, like say for example the Germans make tanks. It's like, okay, the Americans make weapons to counter the tanks. It's like, I think that's fair.
Anti-tank.
Yeah, like anti-tank rounds. It's like, it's not even a hard concept to understand. It's like people make battleships. Okay, well people make like
this.
Yeah, it's like people make battleships, and then another nation counters with like bomber planes, for example. It's like, okay, the hydrogen bomb is introduced, and then the nuclear bomb one-ups the hydrogen bomb.
Oh my bad. But just because someone makes a tank and you have anti-tank rounds, that doesn't mean you can blow a tank up with your bare hands.
Yeah, basically.
From socks he can keep.
Yeah, it's like those guns probably don't scale to Giganto, but like they probably have weapons designed to. Because it's like
they most likely don't, because the Titans were referred to as the greatest creations of the ancients.
Well, yeah, true. But like I was also gonna say as well, like the Titans have like the chambers on their heads, which are literally for the Chaos Emeralds. So like you could argue.
adding on to that, the Titans are literally powered by the Chaos Emeralds, which is why they had to take him away from Sonic.
Yeah. Hey, Nathan Box, how you doing? But anyways, let's keep going.
Vibes. And Mario can
What do you think of a new Sonic anime? Could be good.
use the cutout ability to make a cut in the dimension he got sent to and get out of it. Chaos Emeralds...
Because the Titans were powered by Chaos Energy, they could disable Supersonic. Yeah, but it's like they didn't even, like, do it, though. So, like, that's kind of crazy.
Well, no, you can't use the Emeralds to, like, deactivate Supersonic. You would have to use the Master Emerald to disable
Have had their energy and power drained out before, and Mario...
Wait, go back. I think he said the scissors from Paper Mario can beat the Chaos Emeralds.
No fucking way he said that. Hold on, I'll listen.
Comes from socks, he can keep getting lives. And Mario can use the cutout ability to make a cut in the dimension he got sent to and get out of it. Chaos Emeralds have had their energy and power drained out before, and Mario with paint manipulation can drain the Chaos Emerald's life and color away.
Paint manipulation? What? How?
Wait, so is he saying that Mario getting rid of the Chaos Emerald's colors would get rid of the Chaos Emeralds?
I don't think that's how that works.
That's not how the colors don't matter at all.
Well, the thing as well is that, like, for Eggman to drain the Chaos Emeralds, he first had to separate them from Sonic. Like, in order for him to drain the emeralds. It's like, I don't really know what...
He had to use Dark-Eye's energy to...
And again, in order to do that, he needed... First of all, he had extensive knowledge of the emeralds, which Mario wouldn't have. He also had prep time, and he had, like, extensive knowledge of the emeralds. It's like, Mario doesn't have any of those things. It would be like if I said, oh, Sonic could just, like, steal Mario's power-ups. It's like, how would Sonic know Mario has power-ups? You know, it's like,
unless he saw Mario use them.
Yeah, but it's like, even then, it's like, there's no guarantee he can steal them. Like, it's fucking... But anyways.
Well, I mean, if he blitzes Mario, he definitely could.
Well, no, but the point I'm making is that, like, if Mario had, like, a way of hiding them, or, like, separating them in, like, a different dimension or some shit.
It's kind of hard to hide them. It's kind of hard to hide them when he holds them over his head like fucking Link.
I mean, regardless, it's kind of like the Sonic rings argument. It's like he has, like, 999 of them just shoved up his asshole. It's like, he doesn't have them on his pout. You know, it's...
Q2, Leech, Mega Fly Guy, and Fly Guy Ticket can just steal the Chaos Emeralds and any of Sonic's arsenal to give to Mario in the right opportunity.
The colors don't actually matter. The emeralds are powered by emotions, as shown in Adventure 1.
They're powered by emotions. And
I mean, regardless, yeah, the color has nothing to do with it.
Yeah, actually, hold on. Didn't Chaos literally get rid of their power and colors, and by thoughts and friendship alone, they brought back the power?
it was confirmed in Adventure 1 that he drained the negative energy, but Sonic could use the positive energy.
Yeah, but you know what I mean, right?
Yeah,
they
I know
were
what you mean.
able to restore their power,
like,
with positive thoughts.
Like, do you know what I genuinely want this guy to say? Like, imagine if he said, oh, Mario could just, like... Could you imagine... Right, so imagine someone used Mario and Sonic in a debate, right? Like, it was a 2v2, and, like, Mario and Sonic was on the same team. Like, imagine if someone said, oh, Mario can just color the Chaos Emeralds green, turn them all into Master Emeralds because the Master Emerald is green, and just give Sonic Hypersonic off of that. Like, imagine if someone unironically said that. It's like... make no sense.
The colors of the...
What does the color mean? But the Chaos Emeralds, the colors mean fucking nothing. Like, they're just different colors. Like,
they're just different colors for shiny.
Yeah, it's like, don't overthink it. They're literally just different colors.
Mario kept the Star Spirit's power in the ending of Paper Mario 64, and he can call upon the help of them and summon them. And
but it's like Sonic can also do wishes with the.
Sonic can also call upon the Chaos Emeralds.
The situation gets too dire, granting Mario absolute wish manipulation, so he can wish away the.
I mean, Sonic has that as well.
Chaos Emeralds if they don't have wish manipulation.
So he's saying that because Mario can wish,
he
can just wish anything away. That's kind of a no limit.
Again, yeah, it's a no limits fallacy. Like Death Battle made that argument as well. Especially since I'm fairly certain individual Chaos Emeralds can perform wishes, right?
They can.
And then, like, if you have a full set, it makes miracles happen.
The Chaos Emerald's entire purpose is turning your thoughts into power. Their entire purpose is...
If all 7 Chaos Emeralds are capable of performing miracles, could you technically say that's fate manipulation?
Yes.
Like if you have no chance of winning, but you have a miracle, like wouldn't that be like an insane amount of luck or an insane amount of fate manipulation?
A miracle defies logic because it goes against it to cause bullshit to happen.
Yeah, it is fate manipulation. Yeah, it's crazy impressive.
Gloves just lets Mario use items in his
I
inventory.
mean, technically, wish manipulation is also fate manipulation.
I mean, like, regardless, it's like Mario has this thing, so does Sonic. It's like, Pimp Demon, thank you for the $5. The bottomless gloves, just like Mario, use items in his inventory without removing them. Like the whole bottomless gloves, that's just its name. Yeah, like, that's fair. It's like... And again, I mean, the reason why I hate this argument is because you're operating under the assumption Mario has all of his shit. It's like, okay, can we give Sonic the world rings? Can we give him Excalibur? Can we give him the suit of armor he has in Black Knight? Can we give him, like, all of the wisps?
You know what? Fuck it. Just do a fusion with the emeralds, the rings, Excalibur, and the super emeralds. Fuck it.
Windmill Isle is in Sonic Racing Cross World. Okay, I'm happy.
Mario in future games because he either didn't need them, the situation didn't call for.
Time traveling is Sonic's talent and ability. There's even this one, and when you translate the kanji, it translates to time travel through the present past.
With the Chaos Emeralds have different abilities. I feel like that was a Superstars thing, but like, I mean, regardless.
Even then, that's most likely a game mechanic because multiple statements say that the Chaos Emeralds are no different from each other.
I mean, either way, it's like, it is what it is.
Past and future, Sonic
has... Oh, bloody hell, we're getting to the speed side of things.
Finally surpassed the speed of sound and even crossed the time barrier. We also know that this is Sonic's ability because the developer that came up with this in the game talks about...
Sonic has resistance to fate manipulation in secret rings. Yeah, he does. That's actually a very good point.
That is true.
I forgot that.
Well, the wishing from... So Mario's wishing literally shit.
Yeah, it's like, I'm fairly certain they literally say that, yeah, Sonic's gonna die after a certain amount of time in secret rings, and he's just like, nah.
And then Sonic just defies it, like...
He's literally just like, no, I don't think I will.
Yeah,
as Sonic starts running and gains
literally Mario's wishing wouldn't do shit. Like, I don't...
But anyways, let's see what thing he has to say to
Lights and
this.
sparks fly, and he's taken to a different time period. I tried to show that in this piece here.
With enough of his momentum and speed, sparks and lights.
The speed alone. Otherwise, he would literally never lose in his games.
Hold on. Oh, bloody hell. Hold on.
Oh, no. He's using that argument.
Hold on.
Speed, sparks and lights fly, and he's taken to a certain point in time.
Now, to this, I would say Sonic doesn't regularly go around time traveling with his speed alone. Otherwise,
except he literally does in Generations.
I can't. You pick your moments.
The speed alone. Otherwise, he would literally never lose in his games.
That's not true.
No.
If you scale to him in speed, you can fuck him up.
He can still be.
Like, I don't understand this logic that, oh, this character can do something, so they're unbeatable in their own verse, when their verse can still scale to them.
Well, the funny thing as well is that it's Sonic the Hedgehog we're talking about. It's like the guy who always holds back. It's like... But anyways,
like it's again like Flash. Like Flash can travel through time.
It's not like Kratos where he's like angry in every fight. Well, old Kratos, anyways. It's like it's not like that. It's like no, Sonic rarely takes shit seriously. It's like even against Infinite, he's just chatting shit with him. But anyways, let's I'm getting I'm getting like really focused because this is so damn quiet.
But I will say this real quick: we're not saying Sonic never goes all out. We're not saying that. But we're just saying he regularly doesn't.
Yeah, it's like in his base form, it's like I feel like the last time he went all out was against like Wyvern, like dodging his attacks.
Probably Giganto beat his ass.
But it's like even then he wasn't going all out against Giganto because he underestimated him.
Cutscene.
So then again, Sonic cheats afterwards.
Oh yeah, Sonic's shit because he got hit by the fat guy. Never mind the fact that Sonic is literally making a fat joke towards this guy. Like, yeah, he's clearly going all out.
World, or the Sonic forces beat down from his other villains.
Oh yeah, those same villains that... Fucking hell.
Also, to be fair...
You didn't play Frontiers.
To be fair...
Or Forces, rather.
To be fair for Sonic, who the fuck expects a fat man to slap you with a sandwich? Who expects that?
Oh, so Sonic's shit because he lost a 5v1. It's like, alright. One of those characters was confirmed to literally be faster than Sonic. It's like, okay, who cares?
want to say Mario.
And then you have characters like Metal Sonic and Shadow who should be equal to him in speed. It's like, wow, dude, that's crazy. And he still, like, dodged their attacks.
And funnily enough, Infinite's illusions were, you can argue, are faster than Sonic because Sonic needed help against Metal Sonic to win at the Metal Sonic illusion.
Yeah, and he still held his own briefly. But anyways.
Caught off guard as well, as shown in Mario.
Especially since Infinite was stated to be like 1,000 times more powerful than anything Sonic's fought before in the English version. And in the Japanese, it's like 1 trillion times more powerful. So it's like the fact that Sonic endures a 5v1 and that guy is on their team is kind of crazy.
So the fact Sonic didn't die is a miracle on its own.
Classic and modern Sonic are the same.
I don't know where this is.
Fuck right off. There's no way he's gonna argue that classic and modern are not the same character. Like, you just did not play these games.
Coming from, but modern Sonic and classic Sonic are the same being. Classic Sonic is younger Sonic.
Oh, bloody hell, he's gonna bring up forces. It's
stated in Sonic Racing. They are now from a different dimension, but this is because of the events that transpired during Sonic Generations.
You wanna know what's funny about forces? Ian Flynn and Sega literally confirmed that, like the writers of Forces confirmed that Sonic being from another dimension was a mistranslation.
Well, anyway, let's listen.
But I disagree. Sonic Generations and Forces retcon classic Sonic being the same entity as modern Sonic by...
No, they did not. Modern Sonic took one look at classic Sonic and Forces and said, "It's been generations since I seen you, you're okay?" Yeah. And classic Sonic gave him a thumbs up. It's like, literally the first thing he said to classic Sonic was a reference to Generations. They didn't retcon it at all.
Even if you don't take that statement, like, serious, even if you don't take it serious, Ian Flynn, Sega, and the Forces writer literally confirmed that Tails saying he's from a different dimension was a mistranslation.
Yeah, and it's like, Sonic does not have plot armor. No, Sonic doesn't have fucking plot armor. I hate that argument.
Well, he does have plot armor moments, but, like, he's not, like, fucking good.
I don't even think he does have plot armor. I think it's just, like, he's just that guy.
Claiming him to be an alternate dimension version of Sonic. And the Sonic Team Racing profile states...
Well, to be fair, you could say Infinite not killing him is plot armor.
It's not a mistranslation. I mean, it's literally not a retcon either. I think it's just a testament of Sonic Forces' dog shit writing.
You don't have any way to prove that, as the game hasn't even came out yet. You actually do not have any context of it, nor do we know if he can control it.
And I would like to say my bad about bringing them up. At the moment, they have shown to manipulate reality and could overwhelm an enemy if Mario were to obtain one, but they likely won't match the Chaos Emeralds exactly. I should have brought up the Power Stars or something.
Yeah, Sonic is just that guy. Yeah, it's like...
similar, so...
Then again, you can argue he has one plot armor moment, and that's Infinite not fucking killing him.
I feel like that's more so... I mean, yeah, true. I mean, literally every character in Forces has plot armor,
Infinite
including...
states multiple times. Yeah, it's Infinite states multiple times he's gonna kill Sonic. He's gonna kill Sonic, but he just never kills Sonic. That's
well, it's like, the sad thing is as well is that even Infinite himself has plot armor. Like, it's stupid.
So you can argue Forces is a bunch of plot armor.
Yeah, Forces is bollocks. It's like, but that's an issue more so with Forces' writing.
States that Infinite is stronger than Solaris and Sonic can tank and damage him.
At the time of Sonic Forces, Infinite was stated to be Sonic's strongest foe, stronger than Solaris. Eggman even stated that the Phantom Ruby he had was better than the Master Emerald, and Sonic was able to keep up with him, tank a lot of his blows, damage him with a little help, but he didn't need the Chaos Emeralds.
But I heavily disagree, as Infinite and the Phantom Ruby aren't anything special since Tails says this in Sonic Forces.
Whew. So, this is where the database is. Hold on a sec, while I access the data from this computer. Okay, failed battle plans, robot designs. Wow, he's got like 10 terabytes of selfies. So where does he keep the... Found it! Virtual reality whip, the Phantom Ruby. A weapon that takes control of people's visual and depth perception to feed false information to the brain, creating a new reality for them. Like a dream so real, if you bump yourself in it, your sleeping self will bruise? It's hard to believe. Eggman experimented with lots of prototypes, and then incorporated the final version into Infinite. If I'm reading this data correctly, then there might be a weakness. This is huge! Let's get this information back to the others.
Yup.
How the fuck is that supposed to prove he's not stronger than Infinite? Like, you do realize even Solaris himself had a weakness, right?
Just because something...
Yeah, just because something has a weakness, that doesn't mean, like, they're not that powerful.
Yeah, for example, just because Superman's weak to kryptonite, that doesn't mean I can go and box Superman.
Yeah, like, Superman's trash because he has a weakness to kryptonite. Bullshit, Infinite is not stronger than Solaris. He is. He was stated to be... He was stated by Eggman himself to be, like, 1,000 times more powerful than anything that he's made in his life, which would include the Time Eater. And the Time Eater is already comparable to Solaris.
Guidebooks also...
Yeah, it doesn't debunk anything, literally.
Literally.
It's like, I don't really know how that's like... Again...
That's like saying That's like saying fucking Justin Bieber has a weakness to rocks if I throw a rock at his head. That doesn't mean I can fucking beat him to fist and gloves.
Because it's like a thing that he's not acknowledging is the fact that the Sonic just naturally grows more powerful. So it's like, even like a random-ass Eggman robot nowadays, it would be more powerful than like a mech that required Supersonic like 10 years ago.
Also, another thing
That's
too,
just kind of like, the characters just go up at like a steady ratio. It's like, yeah, Sonic gets stronger as well as Eggman gets stronger.
Even though Tails said the Ruby has a weakness, it theoretically doesn't, other than itself.
Yeah, it's... But anyways. Do you prefer the Japanese voice actors or the English ones? English ones. I've just grown up with the English ones, and I actually understand English. I don't understand Japanese.
Is that anything the Ruby
But that's
can
the
make
funny
or
thing too,
accomplish?
is that going by English can literally nerf certain statements, like, for example, Infinite being a trillion.
That's why I look. That's why I look at Japanese like and the English dialogue for that specifically. But it's like, I mean, anyways.
Because the English can unironically nerf what's actually happening.
No space in a later scene is just him influencing the illusions. Infinite being stronger than Sonic's previous villains is just a hyperbolic marketing hype statement.
I mean, it's stated by Eggman himself. Like, so no, it isn't.
Stated by Guy.
It's stated by Guy. It's stated by Eggman. It's even stated by Tails that Eggman is. It's even stated by Tails that like, what's his face is like as fast as Sonic. You could even argue he's faster. So it's like, I don't know what's so hard to understand about that.
Or star level and put him above perfect chaos and possibly dark.
Like what? Like fucking Infinite's first.
Wait, hold on.
Like,
go to front back.
Like Infinite's.
Did he say?
Hold on. Infinite.
He said Infinite
hold on. Shut up.
is close to perfect chaos.
Shush. It's like, before I forget. It's like, are we also forgetting? It's like, what did Infinite do in his first appearance? Oh, he whooped Sonic's ass. It's like, he literally took one look at Sonic and just knocked him out. It's like, Infinite is incredibly powerful. But yeah, what did he say about these characters?
Saying he had an IQ
I think he stated that fucking Infinite is comparable to perfect chaos, and that's it.
Hold on.
Prove it's actually valid, like Bowser saying he had an IQ of 9,800, for example. Infinite's best solid feat is making a sun to destroy the Earth, which would be planet or star level and put him above perfect chaos and possibly dark Gaia.
Oh boy. No.
This is so. He's literally saying Infinite is fucking perfect chaos level.
No.
If Infinite was perfect chaos level, then Sonic should have literally one-shotted him.
Oh god. It's like even Unleashed base Sonic. Hold up, what, Infinite stronger than Dark Gaia? Yeah, of course he fucking is. It's like even base Sonic during the events of Unleashed, he could cause damage to Dark Gaia. It's like he didn't even land a fucking hit on Infinite. It's like the idea that he's saying that he's even comparable to these characters is just, you just don't understand what you're talking about.
Also, just because Infinite made a star, that doesn't make it only star level. Like, a star can be more powerful than an actual star.
Yeah. It's like saying, oh, a black hole is only black hole level. It's like, there's greater context. Oh,
and in the context,
this is...
this is the
thing. Like, this is the thing that's really annoying. It's like, it would be like if I said Superman's planetary because he destroyed a planet one time. It's like, okay, like, like, who cares? It's like, that's not where he caps. It's like, he has other stuff.
Not too sure on that.
This is a brand new revelation to me. That's okay, dude. Don't worry about it. Do you know what really pisses me off? There was an example of... You know what a neutron star is, right?
Yeah, I'm aware.
Yeah, there was people in who unironically said that like a fucking neutron star wasn't even planetary because it's small. It's like you just have no idea what you're fucking talking about, lad.
Like, they are aware a neutron star still has the mass of a star, right?
Apparently not. Like, apparently, like a neutron star is like country level because it's tiny. It's like you just have no fucking idea what you're talking about.
Yeah, size and mass are different things.
I survived an attack from a guy as strong as a supernova at my supernova level. I mean, probably.
I mean...
You're definitely, like, not far off.
I mean, if you're able to survive his attacks and he's able to punch away a supernova, yeah, you would be supernova level in durability.
It's like you'd scale to that, yeah. But anyways.
Wolfman's saying he doesn't need to bother with the Master...
I'd also point out as well that Sonic, like, immediately after fighting Infinite, went on to fight Eggman, who was stated to be superior to Infinite with the Death Egg robot.
Shows it's better
and people who say that's hyperbolic,
even if we say
it's literally stated that Eggman made clones of Infinite just as powerful as himself.
And the funny thing about all of that is that Tails literally says after that the Phantom Ruby is invulnerable when Eggman uses it. Like when Infinite used it, there was a weakness. When Eggman uses it, it's invulnerable. So it's like
they literally had the plot armor shit go to beat the Ruby.
Yeah, the Sonic characters literally needed massive plot armor to beat fucking what's his face.
Like realistically, they should have all died unless Sonic went supersonic.
Yeah, like realistically, this was a good time to go supersonic. But anyways,
done a dang
and even then, I would argue
supersonic level, let alone Solaris. And even then, Sonic needed the rookie's help to boost out of null space and
he sounds so fucking angry. Like, hold on. Rewind.
And even then, Sonic needed the rookie's help to boost out of null space and beat Infinite. Sonic 1 trillion% needed the power of friendship in others. Sonic Forces makes it painfully obvious.
He sounds so fucking angry, like it's hilarious.
Alright, so I get what he's trying to say.
There's also no proof that he needed the Avatar's help. Especially since Sonic himself is like... I mean, in generations he restored space-time.
No, I'm pretty sure Sonic says himself that Eggman stated it's impossible to get out of null space, and Sonic said, yeah, by myself, but with a little help I was able to do it. So no, Sonic didn't need help. He confirms it himself.
I mean, regardless, it's like, I don't even think it's that big of an issue.
Also, even if Sonic needed help to escape null space, half of Infinity is still Infinity. So that's still...
Yeah, it's like, even if like, it's like the reason why I think that's bollocks is because like the game expects you to believe that a random kid from the city is anywhere close to Sonic in power. Like that's why I find it.
And unfortunately, he is. Unfortunately, according to the story, he is.
Yeah, that's what I hate about it. It's like they unironically expect you to believe that like a random kid at random is like Sonic's level.
They should have made it so they build the rookie strength over time. Instead of just like he's instantly as good as Sonic. Like what the fuck was that?
You want, sir? I think I'm wearing the same one. Yeah, sorry about that. 1 second.
You found this sock yet?
No. It will show up, yeah. Yeah, it's like, based on what Sonic Forces brings up, like, the game expects you to believe that the Avatar would beat Shadow. It's like, that's bullshit, but, I mean, that's what the game wants you to believe.
Infinite is not that strong. He's only base Sonic's strongest enemy, probably not even that.
I mean, even if he's base Sonic's strongest enemy, it's like, base Sonic fought the Time Eater. It's like... So it's like...
even then, Infinite outright states base Sonic surpassed anything he's fought before.
Yeah, it's like, it's like even if you don't want to say Solaris, it would still apply to the Time Eater. And you could argue that the Time Eater is above Solaris in terms of raw power at the very least. So it's like... He's just so angry. He's like, Sonic is not this fucking strong. You needed help. It's like, fuck, calm down, dude. Jesus.
Like, if you just paid
like, what, did you get like an F on a test or something? Like, calm down. It's not that deep.
He's like that one kid, the action of your consequences kid, you know?
Something real quick. The Phantom Ruby and the places it makes aren't really real, but supposedly if they are real dimensions, Mario would have higher feats than shaking dimensions. since that's something that
null space never fucking mind.
is stated to be able to do in guides. Next, Ty claims Mario's speed is inconsistent, or MFTL plus speed Mario is inconsistent.
A dead Sonic survived the reality of raising light from Solaris.
Literally.
I mean, that is true, but like, so did like Eggman and Elise. It's like, I don't really know if that's like a durability feat.
Well, I mean, think about it. If reality is erasing around you and your body still exists in that reality, that is still a form of durability.
I mean, I guess, but like,
Yes,
if a fucking human can survive it, it's like, I don't think it's that.
You could argue Elise and Eggman were only around because the Chaos Emeralds were around.
That's a possible theory.
We are shown multiple times that the Chaos Emeralds directly counter beings like Time Eater and Solaris.
That is a fair point, because like, the Time Eater couldn't even touch a Chaos Emerald. Like, it like repelled them.
Yeah, and so since the Chaos, you can argue that since the Chaos Emeralds were around, you can say that Eggman and Elise remained because the Chaos Emeralds are influence.
Moves at.
Sonic has a plethora of statements saying that he surpassed the sound, time, and light barrier, and when you look over Mario games, you see little to no statements about him being faster than the speed of light or anything
That's just
near
gameplay.
that. Then when you look over at their feats and things that they're shown to do, Mario doesn't have amazing speed feats, especially compared to Sonic, and if you're arguing Mario's faster than the speed of light or anything above that, he's godly inconsistent, especially if you're arguing every Mario is the same Mario.
But to this, I say Mario doesn't need to move light speed all the time to get the job done. And he never fully debunks.
But I mean, he needs to react to way faster speeds in order to tag Sonic, so like...
That's like saying I don't have to react at 500 miles per hour to dodge a plane. Like, yes, the fuck I do.
It's like saying Superman doesn't have to go all out just to like take down humans. It's like, okay, what about Darkseid? It's like...
What about Flash?
Yeah, what about the Flash? Maybe not well, anyway, let's not get...
Well, I mean...
The point is...
Superman
the point is that, like... The point is that, like, Mario might not need to go all out all the time in his own verse to take down, like, Goombas and shit, but it's like he's gonna need... You're gonna need to prove he can keep up with Sonic to prove that he can beat Sonic.
Points on Mario
Holy shit, dude, Goombas are multiversal.
Yeah, crazy.
Speed similar to Sonic's running speed. Also, his argument in the Mario's being different over speed is wrong because speed varies on the game and incentive, but that wouldn't make them different Marios.
It's like saying every Sonic is different because the jump height's been different in each of his games. Well, no, because that's literally a gameplay mechanics. It's the same fucking guy, but like if it's different versions of Mario, it's like you would have to prove that they're as fast as each other.
That's actually a false equivalence because
yeah, it is. It literally is a false equivalency. It's like.
We're literally straight up shown in Paper Mario that they are different Marios. That's
yeah,
not the same as gameplay.
Yeah, it's stupid, but anyways. Did we ever get an explanation of how Eggman escaped the void? No, he's just that guy.
Now to address me to saying Mario dodging...
It's like it's like the movie version of the movie version of Eggman summed it up best. It's like stranded, alone, on an alien planet with no hope of rescue. A lesser man would die here. I'll be home by Christmas.
Yeah, I don't know what to tell you, bro. Eggman's just a fucking Giga Chad.
Which can be calculated to move quadrillions of times faster than light.
Damn, dude. Crazy. Oh. He still gets blitzed.
He still gets,
Mario regularly dodges and jumps on cannonballs, which can move at the speed of sound.
Oh shit, he can dodge cannonballs. Fucking hell. Just get steady on.
Which is around light
even if you were to argue Mario is comparable to Sonic, Sonic would still be stronger.
Giving Mario a quick perception of time. Mario can also react to being sent out of launch stars since he knows how to prepare to land and pilot Starship Mario, which takes them from galaxy to galaxy.
He was amped. He was amped for that.
Yeah, he was amped for the entirety of the Galaxy games.
I don't know why they're acting like this is a base Mario feat. It's not. He was amped by the Luma.
Make it just a level select. And lastly, Mario is fast enough to dodge the Z Keeper, which has speed fast enough to open time rifts, which would count.
Oh wow, that's crazy. They can open time rifts. Base Sonic can restore space-time.
Reaction speed since he's dodging it. I can definitely agree that Mario wouldn't be able to keep up with Sonic on foot, but Mario could react to Sonic's attacks.
No, he can't.
No, he couldn't.
I'm honestly questioning whether he can keep up with base Sonic, like let alone Super Sonic. Because it's like even base Sonic and classic Sonic, they could dodge attacks from the Time Eater.
Like Mario is, even if you give Mario the dimensional feat of like that bird, that would still only be like classic Sonic level.
Yeah, literally.
Like classic Sonic unironically blitzes Mario.
So dodging attacks equals you being the same speed. Could someone inform me? But it's like dodging attacks is relevant in a fight. 'Cause it's like if you're not fast enough to dodge someone's attacks, then you'd have to rely on durability.
Well, there is a difference between reaction speed and travel speed. There is a difference.
Yeah, because it's like travel speed operates under the assumption that you're trying to blitz your opponent, but it's like combat speed's different. It's like
yeah, like just because Mario's reaction speed is high doesn't mean he can react to Sonic's travel speed.
Because it's like a good example is Spider-Man. It's like he can't run faster than bullets, but he can react to bullets. It's like that's an example.
Like it's literally what fucking Batman said to what Batman said to Superman. Who's faster, Bruce Lee or who's that other guy?
Like Arnold Schwarzenegger or something.
Yeah, like who's faster, like fucking Bruce Lee or who's the Olympic runner who has the highest speed in the world? Usain Bolt.
Bruce Wayne and no, not Bruce Wayne. Bruce Lee and Usain Bolt. Yeah.
Alright, but not impossible.
Yeah, like who's faster? Like obviously one's faster than the other, but
except it would be like if Sonic was both of them, because he's like faster travel and faster combat.
Yeah, like you don't get Bruce Lee or Usain Bolt. You get fucking both of them in a fusion dance.
Mario's arm can move fast enough to pitch a baseball faster than 999 miles per hour.
Damn, dude, 999 miles an hour, crazy. He solos Thanos.
Mario sluggers.
Oh god.
Or fast enough to overload the speed.
Congrats, well done. He's a Homelander victim.
And his arms are also strong enough to help him escape black holes by swimming away from them, as I've said before.
Damn, dude. Still not enough.
Remember when Sonic walked away? Remember when Sonic
this.
walked away from a black hole?
Yeah, remember when Supersonic literally flew to the end of time to fight the Time Eater? I remember that. That could be 999 miles an hour. I don't know.
Yeah, I think it could be.
If we highball we really highball
if we go by
Supersonic.
fucking live action Flash. Live action
doesn't
Flash
have access to or shown to have access to something like a form or an ability doesn't mean you can't use that in a death battle. Sonic having a sword that one time, which we know is canon because he mentions it in Sonic Generations.
No stranger than rescuing genies in magic books or saving aliens in an interstellar amusement park.
Can be brought up in a death battle. Is Hypersonic canon? A lot of people try to say Sonic 3 isn't canon. Well, I'm here to set the record straight.
I actually disagree with that.
Now, I do agree Sonic and Knuckles 3 is canon, but not Hypersonic.
Hypersonic literally is fucking canon. Also, you literally brought up, like, Wonder Stars, even though the game hadn't even fucking come out yet. It's like, I don't want to hear it.
He's only ever shown up for classic Sonic as
I actually do agree. I actually do disagree with what Tyron said, that Sonic can just casually take out Excalibur, when that's not really...
Well, no, that's not what he said. What he said was, you can give him Excalibur in the context of a death battle. That's what he said.
Well, then, but that's the thing, though. Sonic's not gonna casually carry Excalibur around.
Well, yeah, but Mario doesn't carry, like, literally everything he's ever had, either.
Fair point.
It's like Sonic doesn't just have the Chaos Emeralds just tucked in his back pocket.
I mean, yeah,
for
you have a point. If we're gonna give, Mario his power ups, it would.
Yeah, like that's the point that he's making. It's like, oh, you're giving Mario all of this shit, yet you're denying Sonic Hypersonic. It's like, yeah, that's fucked.
The dimension. There's been
literally biased.
Yeah, it's literally biased. It's like they confirm Hypersonic is canon because fucking Sonic 3 and Knuckles is canon.
Ty then goes on to claim these things.
Yeah, it's literally just biased against Sonic. Like you're giving Mario abilities that haven't even come out yet you're denying Sonic access to things that he has.
Not only that, you're also linking his abilities and making them have no limit fallacies.
The strongest version of Mario in AP, speed, durability, and hacks and abilities. It's not looking good for Mario. And to say Mario is completely invincible while in these forms in his games because he never shown to take damage is a no limits fallacy. A no limits fallacy is when someone states that because something has not demonstrated any limits or certain limits, that it has none. Sonic just has way too many advantages. He can freeze time, rewind it. Automatic flight, which is way faster than running. Invincibility, reality warping. Immeasurable speed, which is speed that is uncomprehendable. Wishing power as—
Now, despite what some may assume or what some may think given my content, I can still agree that Sonic is quite powerful, but not to the point where he can contend with Mario's most powerful versions, like the very amped up Toon Force Manga Mario, or Pure Hearts Mario, who could steal his invincibility. The superstar having a no limits fallacy is reasonable, and external things like Mario's soul could potentially still be harmed even with the invincibility power-ups.
Also, that's another thing people have to realize, Toon Force literally doesn't mean shit.
And Mario has hacks to counter Sonic's hacks that could work around the invincibility power-ups. Mario also has wishing thanks to the Star Spirits that could happen should he lose the fight, something Game Sonic doesn't regularly have, unlike Archie in movie Super Sonic.
Yes, he does.
Mario can either do
Wait, hang on. Did he just imply that Game Sonic is weaker than Movie Sonic?
Motherfucker,
let me rewind that. Hold on. Let me rewind that. Hold on.
The entire plot
Hold on.
of 06 was focused on the wishes of the Chaos.
Wait,
the entire
sure, let me hear that again.
Mario also has wishing thanks to the Star Spirits that could happen should he lose the fight, something Game Sonic doesn't regularly have, unlike Archie in movie Super Sonic.
Dude, pack it up. We can end the... We could honestly just end it right there. Like, he's unironically implying that movie Super Sonic is more powerful than game Super Sonic. I'm done.
Mario can
like, summoning a chili dog is more impressive than bringing Sonic.
Yeah, summoning a storm that's, like, at best continental. Like, based on, like fucking Ghidorah in the Monsterverse. Like, he can summon storms and it's, like, continental. It's like, okay, summoning a fucking storm, like, out of nowhere, it's like, who cares?
For Sonic. Mario can move when time is frozen in Super Mario 64's TikTok clock, and has the retry clock to rewind time and a stopwatch to free time should he be overwhelmed.
That's crazy. Sonic can just restore the concept of time in his base form. Your point.
Mario can fly with the Cape Feather, any Tanuki Pseudo Raccoon Leaf, and the Red Star to name a few. And the Pure Hearts and Wish Granting can remove invincibility, and he has his own invincibility power-ups.
But it's like, again, the thing is as well, is that he's literally giving Mario, like, all of his shit at once. It's like, why aren't you keeping the same energy with Sonic? It's like, name me a video game, name me a Mario game that has let him use literally every single thing that he's ever had at once, at the same time. It's like, oh wow, funnily enough, you can't do that, I wonder why.
Watch him fucking say Paper Mario.
Harmed out of those forms, as I've said before. Mario can fight those who can warp reality like Dreamy Bowser, and Mario may have some reality warping experience or
have. Okay, base Sonic could do the same.
Okay, base Sonic can do that against Infinite.
Upcoming game. And Mario can fight and react to those who have immeasurable or infinite levels of speed, like the aforementioned Z-Keeper.
No, he can't. Okay. Also, tearing open like holes in space, tearing open like rifts in time and space, that doesn't give you immeasurable speed. Like, that's pretty much just a power thing at that point. Like, that's not what immeasurable speed is at all. And even if it was, like, it would still be fodder compared to even base Sonic. It's like, okay, so this random-ass bird can, like, tear holes in space and time. Base Sonic can restore space and time.
Even if you give him the benefit of the doubt and say that's immeasurable speed, that's literally classic Sonic scaling.
Yeah, like, even if you want to use that as a speed feed, it's still not even shit compared to, like, a weaker version of modern Sonic. It's like, okay, cool.
Mario and Luigi Dream Team, which, as I've said, can tear.
Like, this is the is Josiah like lowballing Mario, or is Mario weaker than I thought he was? Like, it's to the point where we're at that level. Like, is he doing a bad job representing Mario, or is Mario like honestly, fodder? Like, it's to the point where I'm.
Literally, honestly, at this point, you can actually argue classic Sonic and beat Mario because he was able to fight Time Eater.
Like, I'm genuinely, like, he's doing a Danko. He's, like, wanking Mario and downplaying him at the same time. Like, is Mario strong, or is this guy just doing an incredibly bad job at representing him?
Yeah, it's weird. Like, he said Mario has immeasurable speed, but then he brought up Mario being able to be light speed. Like, okay, why is that relevant?
I'm so fucking confused. Josiah's lowballing. It's like, I'm so confused. Like, he's bringing up, like, immeasurable speed. It's like, okay, cool.
move through time with drifts.
Then he brings up light speed, like what?
And the Zkeeper complimented Mario's.
Hey, go back to that statement.
And they are
Go back to that statement. Let's see the statement actually.
which, as I've said, can tear and move through time drifts.
At one point in the battle, the Zookeeper will start to open up dimensional rifts. That's literally not a measurable speed.
That literally has nothing to do with speed.
That's literally not got anything to do with speed. I don't know what to tell you, dude.
That's
and
a
the
hack.
Zkeeper complimented Mario's speed.
Yeah?
And they already brought up how Mario
Yeah, I'll be right now.
power and tools to counter
Yeah, we
Sonic's
got 5 more
hacks
minutes.
once
We can do this.
Additionally, Sonic needs multiple users for time traveling, and if we're giving him access, Mario can time travel too. Like
I mean, weaker versions of Sonic maybe, but modern Sonic not so much.
Mario's time machine, or being the pipe man to help his baby self in Yoshi's Island.
Also, the fucking also, what is time travel gonna do in a
Casual
fight?
Time travel on the regular, but Mario has had his moments as
If
well.
both
so
characters can
Sonic
time
has
travel,
Sonic
then
has
time
his
travel is
access.
just ultimately
In the
negated.
comments, people told me that Sonic used the fake Chaos Emerald on his own in Sonic Adventure 2, but that's exactly that. A fake emerald that isn't the same as the real deal Sonic does carry around.
Okay,
And
what does
Mario-
that matter?
no oh, fucking crap.
Wait, just because it's fake, why does that
Oh,
matter?
he
He's still the
Yeah, it's fake, which makes it more impressive, you knobhead.
That's like if it's instead of Kryptonite, I used a normal rock and I beat Superman with it. Like that's an impressive.
Imagine loving
fucking
Mario
rock.
so much you downplay him. Yeah, I know, right? It's like it's like saying, "Oh, John Wick killed." Right, we need to stop. And I don't have long, so we need to get this done. But it's like saying, "Oh, John Wick killed someone with a pencil." Why is that impressive? It's a pencil. It's like you have all of the correct information. You're just coming to the wrong conclusion.
Time resistance hacks and can move.
I would also just like to say, I know I'm jumping in last minute, but essentially, why love a character so much that you fail to recognize their strengths and weaknesses?
I'm not biased. I love Mario. Like I said in my original video, I love both of the games. I think Mario games are way better than Sonic's. But again, I don't think every Mario is the same Mario.
Now, I didn't.
Why you're bullying this kid? We're not bullying him. We're pointing out areas he got wrong. If you're gonna quote unquote debunk someone, which is what he's doing, you need to have the facts. And if you don't have the facts, then you're an idiot.
Also, if you have the balls to debunk someone, you have to take it to the chin when someone debunks you.
Also, bullying is when someone doesn't.
But we're not
deserve,
bullying him.
scrutiny.
Like, actually grow up if you think that this is bullying.
And it's never shown he thinks he's powerful.
Like, I'm not even
Like,
gonna
oh my
entertain
God.
that argument with a response.
In fact,
But their only argument for why we're bullying is because he's a kid. Okay.
This is Mario Galaxy's
I mean, at the end of the day, don't throw rocks if you live in a glass house.
black hole. This is our black hole. These are Mario's planets. This is our planet. Mario is getting smoked either way. He's not even planetary level.
I don't really know
so it's
what-
literally going to be Sonic versus Goku and Vegeta.
Which is very debunkable since he said Mario's planets are small.
I think that was literally just Tyree trolling.
Can I join the VC? Not now, no, because the stream's gonna end soon.
What he showed our planet
Yeah,
which the game acknowledges as not real planets. He also claims his
But he's 13. Tough shit. I didn't force him to make the video.
holes are small, but he didn't claim for the one
Tough
that
shit, he's fucking wrong. If you're wrong, you're wrong.
It doesn't matter how old you are. It's like if you start swinging, you need to be prepared to get hit back.
Black holes are gameplay mechanic black holes. he
And we're
also
talking
claims
metaphorically,
that
we're not
power
threatening this
the
kid.
bottomless
We're
galaxy,
talking metaphorically.
stories and level times being gameplay mechanics all destroy those arguments. But if his arguments stem from versus battle wiki, then
Why is he so fucking
you
quiet?
can see why he downplayed Mario. Defending Mario from downplay was the main goal of my original debunk, and even though I could have done
Yeah, literally, yeah, you're a Mario fanboy, literally. Your entire point of the debunk was to defend Mario. And you still fucking lowballed him.
there with some more.
Could you turn the sound of the video up? It's literally at max. Like, he is that quiet. I don't know what, like, it's at max volume. Like, I don't know what you want from me. Like, this guy just needs
Like,
to
what
get
the fuck-
better at YouTube.
What the fuck happened between the first video and this video?
Yeah, he was loud in the first video. This video, he's just so quiet.
The sentiment that Mario
Like,
is bad
I'm
is
so
still just
fucking
downplay.
ridiculous.
He has cosmic and universal at the minimum, not counting cosmology feats.
Okay, Sonic has multiversal. That's not impressive.
Fight to be considered strong. His verse does have consistencies in a canon, but since his stories are on the simpler side, people just want to make up stuff to make them sound weak. After all, not every character has to use their maximum capabilities or stats in a given situation.
Oh, you mean like Sonic? Where he holds back like all the time?
But hey,
You mean like Sonic, who never takes shit seriously?
Poor kid, next time don't fuck with Sonic fans. Well, I mean, if you're gonna do a debunk of a debunk, like, make sure you have the fucking facts.
High diff win against Sonic the Hedgehog, Sonic is still a powerful and respectable guy himself. And it's not impossible for him to win against Mario given he has the right circumstances.
Yeah, it's impossible for Mario to win against Sonic.
Predominantly without the use of power-ups or super forms is my main reason on why he already has the advantage in a battle against Sonic. Though I'm not gonna sit here and act like I don't think several characters would absolutely fold Mario like clean laundry and hospitalize him if we don't.
Yeah, Sonic is one of them.
Like Sora from Kingdom Hearts, Shulk from Xenoblade, Ghost Rider, Wally West, and
fucking
many
Sora,
more.
really?
SCP. And in all honesty, the fight would never happen. Ghosts don't fight, both are powerful, and they would probably time.
It would never come to a fight. Meanwhile, I'm gonna jack off Mario's plumber pipe anyways. Fuck you. Yeah, we're done. We're done with this. With that being said though, guys, I am sorry for having to end the stream early, but I have food waiting for me, and I'm actually very excited for the food. With that being said though, this was a complete dumpster fire, but I appreciate you guys sticking around anyways. With that being said, I may or may not be streaming tomorrow as well. I don't know what I'll be streaming or reacting to, like, fucking surprise me. If you guys want me to respond to a video, then join the Discord server and put a video in the Send Rift Bad Takes chat, and maybe I'll even watch it. I would laugh hysterically if Josiah tried to debunk your debunk. He would, I mean, by all means, I'll just debunk his, like it doesn't even matter. But anyways, yeah, it's been good having you all here, and I will see you all in a bit. So, take care, I'll be in the Discord server later, and